They give it and they take it.
I'll take it, man. I was, another? I was like, come on. Okay, so, and there actually is a thing of moon phases that give out, moon cycle, here you go. The moon! So I'll put this in the same OneNote link that's in as well. So if you are around there, or it would be huge to take advantage of some of that stuff, then please... Oh, no, sorry, it's in there. I apologize. Yeah, it's already in there. I just didn't scroll up enough because it's a lot of days here in a 365-day calendar. So, to your left, you're going to see an odd kind of shape. Not like too straight for a mountain. Like, they don't have these kind of angles, right? But almost like a ziggurat that would be on your left.
Zipper 12.
What's that?
Just stealing jokes.
All right.
No, that one was just for me. You get nothing.
But there's, like, it's almost as though you see this and then fog picks up almost immediately and kind of surrounds it.
That was on the land.
Yes. So you're looking to the left now. And you're seeing this ziggurat kind of a deal. But it's strange because the front, or what you would assume is the front, thinking of this as a pyramid shape from y'all's perspective, it is cut in half. And you... immediately, it's one of those, fog comes and it's, I didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a Men in Black character. You wouldn't even remember you talked to them. They come and go and all this, and I'm like, don't make this reference, don't do it. But here we are.
So do we remember that, or I'm trying to understand, like,
No.
Okay.
So what I mean by that is, you know something's there. You do not know what it was.
Specific.
Yeah,
it's
like
almost
specifics.
like there's like something you saw in the corner of your eye.
Yes. Almost like a, who are you? Why do you look like me? Sort of a deal. Something's over there.
Is this on the evening of the first day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is on the mainland of Alexandria.
Uh-huh.
Would Cyrus recognize or know what this potentially is from him wandering?
You could do a history check. Actually, how long have you been wandering?
Since a year or two after the shattering.
So for 13 or 14 years.
It's one of those, I'm thinking, like, there's no way you haven't been around this entire place, but it's one of those, like, you've been walking, and I'm like, it's breaking my verisimilitude. Like,
He's been walking and preaching, so should take
I would
time.
say this, you can make your check, for sure.
Even though we've seen it takes about 2-minute conversations for people to be like, the wheel sounds dope.
15.
Okay. You would have come up to this place before, like, had engaged with this, but it didn't look like anything to you. Like, you went to it, there was no entrance, there was no, like, it didn't look cut in half, it would just look like a, kind of, as though, let's say you went and saw the, I cannot think of the name of it, but it's the stone pillars, I believe it's in Germany, where it's just stones, and it's,
Stonehenge?
no. Close, in regards to them setting up something randomly for a long time, but it almost kind of looks like a pyramid, but there's no entrance.
So he has no idea what it is.
You seen it,
Okay.
but, and like, you know, you walked around, but It's one of those you dared not get into the water because
Is it surrounded by water?
no. So in this case, this
Talk about Extenstein.
yeah, I think so. Well, this is one I'm sorry where they're putting it together and it won't be completed until like 8 generations from now. Sorry.
Oh, it's actively being built right now.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah,
like
yeah. They started.
Oh, the wall city?
Nope.
Berlin.
you're talking about the southern border of the United States.
Nailed it.
The Great Wall of Mexico. The great chain link barbed wire fence of Mexico.
Oh my god. But it's not surrounded by water. It would have a.
Is that remote?
Nope. So. Yeah. So, shoreline. So then it's going up like this. And then this is, of course. And so. So, here's your water, right? You see the pyramid?
Is that concept art for the wall?
That's a city that's being built by Dubai.
Oh, it's built by Dubai.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about, where they live in the wall.
Yeah, but the wall is completely reflective. so
Yep. So it doesn't get as hot.
Ah, nice to have a giant mirror in the desert. I'm sure that won't cause issues.
It's just glass in front of them and stuff. But yeah, so you could
Is this
go.
an aerial top-down view? Or?
Yes, top down. Right.
Okay.
So this is though you're basically, and here is the tip of the pyramid up at the top.
Oh, so you're saying you wouldn't have gone into the water to find out what was on the front side?
You would not have done that unless
Yeah, no.
you wanted to engage with a great white shark.
You gotta tell the great white shark about the wheel and the flame.
And then kill it with fire. You'll come back better.
I'd like
I
to see you
promise.
try.
Well,
So-
considering this happened in the past, it's probably right.
It's already been done.
He's the second.
And I have to set in my own backstory.
No. Okay, so he has seen it, doesn't know anything about it, and I guess in his travels, no one has really said anything of note that are
So
around that area.
the rumor is that that is where the Lich blew up the world.
Ah, okay. So that,
Okay, so we're gonna do it again.
Still weren't, huh?
It's gonna happen again. We're gonna do it again.
History repeats itself.
This time he's gonna implode the world. New plan.
No.
okay.
But
So Ash just assumes everyone knows that, so he doesn't say anything about it.
Cool.
There.
Because surely everyone else has been outside of the city.
oh yeah. You kind of see that sort of like I can get over there.
I know. Yeah, clip her wings. Fingers. I can get over there. I can get over there.
Nesterella's.
I thought did you say that out loud? When you clip her wings?
Obviously. No.
Okay.
Everybody.
The roller coaster.
So who brought him
She's a
again?
person. She's a person.
Yeah.
Bird person.
It's been a terrible.
If we
year.
all don't make that commitment, it's gonna be easy later.
Well, actually, what she's pitching herself is transportation.
Yeah.
She is the arbiter of
It's
justice.
not a person. Car's not a person.
She's not a car.
She's transportation. No.
This is not the GRI.
Horse isn't a person.
What is it?
Yeah, but it's a living thing.
No, it's Centaur, though.
Centaur is also not a person, but
I love this game.
I love how you rate a centaur higher than a bird person.
It's got. I don't even know. I'm not even.
It's like I don't even understand anymore.
I'm not. It really is lower. It's like, oh no, it's natural nemesis. Stairs.
That's a heart-wrencher right there.
Sarah learned that harsh lesson with her first D&D character.
Hey, you know, we all start
Making
somewhere.
a Spores Druid Centaur. I'm like, centaurs are cool conceptually.
And so
Mechanically, they're trash.
let's hope to God you never have to go up and down a ladder.
Yeah, it's like, alright, cool, I'll wait.
It's like, all day. Oh my God.
Yeah, the little legs are just hanging. It's like,
Luckily, as a druid, though, you could probably ironically change into something more practical.
Nah, she can wild shape into a horse.
wow.
The perfect curse for a centaur druid. You can only wild shape into a full horse.
Wow. Jesus. We're getting dark.
Well, I'm just thinking like only the human portion of it.
Turns into a horse, and the horse person turns into even more unwieldy.
You turn into a bird and it's only a real person, and then you've got a half bird person, half centaur. It's like, what the fuck is that?
Only the human part changes.
Holy crap, man. Okay.
Anyway, so the half pyramid thing is leaking. Some sort of fume. Fog
Yeah, man.
type thing.
I'm having a relief.
They got their glow sticks out there. Oh, that'd be funny. Get the little gloves with the lights. So, okay. Smack is up on his Setsu. I forgot because he was asleep in his little cat bed. They do meals twice a day, 3 times normally if there are more crew, but if you guys wanted it, they would indulge you, bless you. And yeah, you just move and grooving. So,
After my nap, if it's around that time, I'll come out and I'll let Beeman spread his wings, so to speak. And basically, I'm working with just target practice almost. Not like he's not shooting something, but like I'm trying to form almost like a language with him, like understanding how he qualifies everything, so I can use it in a battlefield or something like.
got you.
What is
Smart.
north? What is 12? Like, that kind of stuff.
Okay. You can make an Arcana check on that. Crystal is over there, like when you start to kind of point at it and stuff. When even you bring up target practice, you hear the cocking of the hammer.
It's like no. I know you can hit it.
But
That makes it not fun.
Like,
25.
holy crap!
There's a 17, so.
Nice. Okay. Well, it goes bing, 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 bing. Then it. You kind of are starting to like pick up what the boat's putting down.
Can I check my compass while we're near the ziggurat?
Yeah. What does those particular rules say, good sir? Because it's like 80 magical items that I gave you that aren't actually in the book.
It spins wildly when within 10 miles of a hidden island, shipwreck, or a place of forgotten lore.
Okay.
Regrets were made.
Because it only happened 15 years ago.
Yeah, there's something there.
Yeah.
So it goes and points at the ziggurat.
It's good.
Well, probably won't go there right now. But damn, it looks cool.
As it's mist and it's all, moons are getting bright up in the sky. And would you all be taking any watches or anything like that if you all were going to potentially sleep? Yeah, because we got time. We got some time.
Yes.
Cormac, to his chagrin, is going to ask to opt out so he can pull up the thing, if possible.
Cyrus honestly wouldn't think about it unless he was approached by the group, because his assumption is that's what the group is supposed to do.
What
Okay.
is occurring?
We're deciding whether to take watch or not.
Yeah, because you're just chilling.
I'll take a watch.
I mean, Vessel's awake. He got his long rest, so he's up.
Okay. Did you try to actually go into a dreamlike state, or were you just trance into trance?
Yeah, just trance.
Okay. Alrighty then.
How many days after this one are we on?
So, you have to be back in 4. It takes 3. So you're gonna be 1 at the end of this one. You're humming, the wind's picking up, and you're going back this way because, well, for one, each valley different, but also the wind would be like on your side basically. So if you want to do the full circuit and the gamut and whatnot. So
I'm gonna spend a little bit of time replacing the things that I took, not with their original ones, but with like functionally the same thing. I won't have an anchor put on there.
well, if you can transfer the properties, you can put it back.
Right.
So,
But, you
but
know,
yeah, for right now.
I gave Ernest instrument to the mermaid last session.
Nice. There you go.
I think I put my standard gloves on the one where I got the shipwrights gloves.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Nice.
and then so we'll put a bottle of something where I found the flagon.
Oh man, yeah. It's one of those like they pick it. Someone finds it and they're like, "What is this?" Indeed.
I'll leave a little carving about Ernest.
Okay.
What's it say specifically?
He
Sucks
went
to
out
suck.
like a.
I mean, I don't think he even had time to be like a bitch.
Why is it every
I
time?
mean, running and screaming.
He ran 30 feet. He was trying to warn his friends. Also, we already said canonically his last words were, yeah, okay.
He's gonna actually put something on there about, you know, a respected war hero passing and a lot of his.
Cormac walks by it one time and he has like a thought of like, you know, every time Cormac and Gentleness went out alone, one of them came back crying. And it just keeps going.
Cormac came back crying every time Cormac and Gentleness.
No, what do y'all came? What do
He
you
meant
do?
Ernest.
Ernest.
I know what he meant, but I'm saying what he said. Huh? Yeah, of course. My condition is that you grab me one.
See, yeah. But
Yes, please.
it is decided. So. Warning on that hand. I forgot before. So.
Does the captain spend a lot of time in his quarters?
He's like, it's honestly about 50-50.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's literally like a 12 on, 12 off, and he's just at the helm. And then Vance takes his spot at night. And then, you don't know what he's doing in there, but he just chills in what people presume is sleep and eat and kind of, they'll do, voyage and mapping of where they're going to go and what the things they're going to find and all that stuff. So, a decent amount of time, but that doesn't mean that he's not in there at some point. If you're looking to get in there. So,
Okay.
But sorry to say, the first day and a half, Cormac is pretty much in my head.
okay.
You realize, for a very short amount of time, you don't sense me, but the rest of that time, I'm pretty much asleep in my room.
You die.
Possibly.
Is there anything you want to tell him in the dreams? Give him any sort of messages or anything? Because for whatever reason, it's like homeboy just is coming off of something. So.
I mean, he doesn't know what kind of narcotics he took beforehand. He needs to sleep. He needs the proper sleep.
Reasonable.
This is how Cormac deals with grief. DMT. No, it's-
The fun part is no tolerance is built. So Cormac could legit just be spending thousands of years in the DMT space.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Hey, you could do it, and then 10 minutes later do it again, and then 10 minutes later do it again. Don't recommend it, because it gets weird.
Okay.
That's why I told Marcus, I'm like, I don't ever want one of those DMT pens. Because I go on lunch at work and be like, cool. And then just come back to work.
Oh, no, we just see the car. Yeah, it's like, yes, smell out the door.
Next, we'll find you. Maybe working, maybe not at some point.
okay.
Earlier rather than later.
Okay. Which is fine if you'll, depending on when you knock on the door, I may not answer, but if you come back a little bit later, I'll wake up groggy. I'll answer groggy.
He won't answer next. He'll answer groggy.
I am groggy.
Hello, this is
I am-
groggy.
I'm groggy.
Vessel's over there just like, riveting.
What's up?
Might I step in?
Come on in.
You go through the alarm spell, and it's like, gotcha, bitch.
With an assortment of sound.
Wait, is it only you can hear it, or is it? Can you make it where it's so everybody can hear it?
Either.
Okay.
It's an auditory sound within the area or a
Word.
mental sound to me.
Okay, sweet.
I had an update for you regarding Ernest. After spending much time with the all-knowing,
Okay.
he was eaten by something.
Fits what I saw. I just don't know what or how it got there. It was big in the middle of town.
Right. It's whatever was following us that was big as a hill and hairy.
I don't know anything was following us. I mean, I knew things were following us to the place. I knew our new friend mentioned like a mound in the cornfield, but I don't remember it was following us. That's disappointing, but
I primarily wanted to offer my condolences. How did you end up at Melody's Rest?
kind of took me in. I was wandering, didn't really have a job, and I recognized a fellow veteran, and he recognized me. We came to an agreement of sorts.
How long did you work for him?
How long was the war? How long after the war?
7 years-ish.
Probably, yeah.
Wow. You were close, I imagine, beyond, the other employees.
I mean, I had a reason not to get too close, but we shared a past and time. So I mean, definitely.
I will say, given a specific thing, so Melody's Rest stays in play. Maybe make it a little longer.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to think of how long I was MP versus coming back to, but that's fine. Yeah, but it's like we were. So I would say like maybe 2.5 years, but I'll say we were, we bonded for a lot of the right reasons, and it is what it is. We had a similar. Oh, I don't want to say similar experience, but we had a very similar reason of leaving why we left.
Um, do you know what his affairs were? Or his wishes for the estate and everything?
Did I know, or was I gonna find out?
You probably know.
Yeah. I mean, he had a order of operations, but I'm pretty sure that at least Melody's rest is gonna be mine when I get back.
Excellent. Is there anything you'd like taken care of there?
Honestly, I was.
Cassiopeia.
Oh, sorry if you did.
Do it.
Vessel's going scorched earth on Alexandria. He's just compelled to do it.
Yeah, no, but obviously, find a nice place for the horse.
Yeah, honestly, the best option is find a farm for the horse to
Yeah.
go to.
Different.
Different farm. Different farm. A smaller farm.
Maybe on a different continent.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, plane shift the horse away.
When I load my translocation beacon, probably just get off this rock. but no, probably take the horse someplace nice, give it a new, good home. Find someone that I can operate the bar through. Kind of distance us from it, but that way I can make sure it's keeps what it was, and the staff in it can continue doing what they're doing.
Are you looking for suggestions on operators?
Honestly, I've never been in the bar running gig. I've watched. I could probably manage it, but it's kind of a time and effort thing at this point.
Understand. Well,
Do you have a suggestion?
I mean, if you don't feel comfortable with any of the longtime staff, or you feel like they are happier with their current level of responsibility, I know that Little Doris had someone in mind.
I'm sure there's
Not for
one-
that specifically.
Yeah, I'm sure there's one or two staff that are confident enough to do it. The idea was though is more of someone being a shield from, the government to them. You know what I mean? Not necessarily, I don't trust the government or whatever. I think now that what's done is done, and if I separate myself from it, that place is not necessarily going to be a target, but you know how it goes. Pay
You're
taxes.
telling
all
me you
that.
do have a lot of trust in Alexandria's government?
Maybe 3 of them.
You would know that Garen and Livia would be competent runners of the
Yeah,
establishment.
I mean, they'll probably be the day-to-day people.
The most reasonable
Yeah.
choice would have been Toby, but that motherfucker been dead for 2 weeks now.
But this is more like the owner that fronts the money and type that visits freely. Like every so often type deal.
Oh, I understand.
When I'm in town, I'll pop by and make sure my franchise is serving me well.
Who do you think?
The CEO that doesn't know anybody's name.
What's it?
In that case, I'd say Smith and Fay. Fay, is that correct?
Huh? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Thank you for asking.
Who did Little Doris have in mind?
Honestly,
Adam the tease is
All right.
Little door.
Little Doris.
It's
she
a-
just you
It's
come
any
back,
white dude talking about Lil Wayne. Like, yes, Lil Wayne.
I thought we established this on
Small
the first day
Wayne?
we heard.
Yeah, Tiny Wayne. Amazing. That is.
Jameer
incredible.
Wayne.
Oh, that's so good. Sorry. Yes. Wayne.
honestly, I haven't met them yet. I'm assuming she'd only suggest someone competent, but the reason I suggest Smith and Fay is that, well, they seemed to have a great deal of respect for Ernest. We know they can run a good business. And I know comedy comes in threes, but I can't think of anything
Well, I
more
can
necessary than that.
should have moved the end. But no, I don't mind giving them a shot. And look, now I'm going to say regardless, But little Dolores,
Little Dulles.
little Dolores, it's so hard.
YOLO
I'm
Dolo.
so focused on the next one, it just comes out naturally. You know, I don't necessarily mind. She's one of the three that I generally trust her intentions.
Well, based on our past conversation, I would maybe hold that in reserve for the time being.
Right.
Out of curiosity, did you have who were the other two that you tend to feel confident in?
I have to see the names written down. Oh no, I only have the names of the dead. What were the other two?
The other two.
I could run it. You said.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I meant on the Penta Council. I was like,
Kelda. It took me a second to think of the name. And
Nicholas. Voss.
so those two.
Did you just
Honestly,
speak out of nowhere?
I trust those two to have the well-being of the people in Iron. I trust I understand how Boss is going to act. If that makes sense.
sure.
Would I trust him with my back? If I'm useful, yes.
Understood.
I don't get skullduggery from him.
As I understand, his second seat is up for grabs.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's a lifetime commitment if I'm just gonna get turned into ash at some point, but
Is that something you'd be interested in?
Maybe a dex.
being a second?
No, being Ash.
Yeah. I was waiting for it. Yeah.
Not yet. If the time frame continues the way it is, it might be in one of my
If this tomfoolery continues,
yes.
you can revisit this conversation.
Disintegration is one of the ways. It's not a bad way to go.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, the Flaming Wing?
Oh my.
Oh my gosh, I don't think that counts though. That's
You just crash into the wall.
Vessel's just kind of
Just out of
following.
it, then sleep here through the neck.
now that I think about it, disintegration is not a good way to go because that's like
Vessel's
being
just following Cyrus
yeah,
around.
blasted
How do you
into
do
dust.
this?
Yep.
You convert people in moments.
Really? Would you consider being a second?
You know, one of the reasons I got away from the whole thing is that, you know, I kind of wanted to just stop killing people and to build something. So if the right one approached me, maybe, but that's,
Well,
I really don't want to interact with Ezekiel more than I have to.
that's
But
fair.
then again, they say keep your enemies closer. So, you're gonna put me in a spot that I have a better chance of keeping my eyes on them.
Noted.
Are you thinking about being a first and you're gonna ask me to be a second?
I don't think any of us are in positions to replace those who are
You would have asked
firsts.
me
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, I would have agreed with you, but going in a short amount of time.
We just watched them drop a star. I think seconds might be our most viable option until we're in a position to crest that hill.
This rate, 3-4 months. We're dropping the stars.
You never know. And like I said, it's I don't know, it's kind of opened my eyes a little bit about what I can and can't do with my machines. And what I can and cannot replicate.
I think you
You're going to be
can
Voss's.
accomplish very much with them, and when I get back, I should like to approach Fox about being a second.
He'd have to have a reason. I mean, I would have to have a good reason to do it, if that makes sense.
To be on the governing body of Alexandria.
To work for him. Like I said, I trust I know how he's going to act, but that doesn't necessarily mean I want to be on his radar
We are very much on their radar.
anymore. With us, you know, if it comes up, a conversation's a conversation. It's nothing. It doesn't hurt to gather information. But part of what I'm hoping to accomplish in the grand scheme of things, if I can make it machines that can supplement magic and get them in the hands of more people, then it's not up to people that can drop stars on people to be in charge.
I like that mindset. Although your concern with association with the Pent Council is understandable. Have you heard of the Pillars of Order?
Have I heard the Pillars of Order?
Make a history check. You can make a history check.
Yes. 24.
So
Each one of those, sorry.
So effectively, the Pillars of Order would be almost like a the name of. It's kind of like the A-Team. Does that make sense? They kind of put the like. I got a group together who can do what I needed to do at a moment's notice, and it's a motley fucking crew, but they're going to get done what they need to get done, and they're going to
So
get
they're
it
like-
done for them.
Champions of Alexandria.
There it is. But there currently is not a group of them now.
Is it a position that's only...
Wrong. They're on their way back to Alexandria right now.
How serendipitous. Inspiration.
But I'm,
Because you all are certainly about to do that.
so I'm assuming that it's like a either they're only
For all of us.
when needed or
Whatever number you roll.
Jesus, that got me. I almost. Ooh.
You can. Fine. That's pretty funny.
Everybody gets an inspiration.
Good one, Goyle. Go straight up now, boy.
But yes, I when we were talking on the way back, it seems very
Booth has
much.
been banned.
You have 6, don't you? Okay.
Or was that
That-
a table inspiration?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. If anyone gets to the next rung of 3, let me know.
Johnny, you got to the next
I have to
round.
keep up with
I
put on my little thing where I press the button and it shows the little color on my portrait.
Use a D6.
And I try to use them often so I don't have to.
I know.
But that actually, if
It's
that,
appreciated.
if that was one, that put me at 3.
Okay. Kind of like the phases of Le Moon. If you're gonna keep acquiring them, I'm so close to just being like, yeah, you get 7, you fucking Chaos Emerald, let's go, bro. Like,
Honestly, I think Cormac to be smart, so anytime it felt like an Arcana history, that's when I use it.
Yeah.
It doesn't come up as much as I thought it would be. But honestly, when I was back at the thing, that's what I was kind of worried about. Is I don't want to say that we're the fall guys, but something needed to be done, and if they can't feed the people of Alexandria, we're good fall guys.
Well, we're now the Pillars.
Yeah, so we're the fall guys. Well,
I'd say it's better to have a vote in how we're used than
I don't. The only good thing about all of this is we're in the public eye. Makes it a lot harder to disappear. I don't know if we're necessarily going to have a vote.
Oh, doesn't and I vote.
Do it.
As seconds, we get to vote in the Pencil Council meetings.
Right. Palooza seconds?
No, but
If I.
I would
Take the bill.
like it if you had
Got it.
a voting position in how we were used.
Alright. Well, that's a good enough reason, I guess. My problem is I've served enough institutions to know that this can go horribly wrong. And like I said, I trust Voss, but I also know that Voss may put me in some unsavory positions. I don't know if I want to be there again. But then again, if I'm going to be sent to go kill the people on a farm, I guess I'm in that position anyway. So
Well, didn't do anything wrong.
give me some stuff to think about. What's your plans? You
What are my plans?
mhm.
Shortly, Nessie and I are gonna head for the shore. Not shortly, like within an hour.
Okay.
And we're gonna hightail it back to Alexandria. Just a little bit quicker than the majority, as I have a few things that I need to take care of there. And
I should have Her Mercy finished in about a day if I can maintain this pace.
wonderful, thank you.
And then I think I'm going to work on that. Work on another project that will be useful to help us out.
Do you want to be a surprise?
Yeah, it's kind of what we talked about about gathering information.
Excellent. My plan right now is to take hold of Francis's network, as he does not have much use for it anymore.
Why though?
Because
Because he's cool.
Do you have an
Ain't
in?
really the network established.
Do you have an in?
I've worked with Francis for several years.
Okay. Well, good to know. How extensive was it? I honestly didn't know that he had a network.
It was smaller.
He didn't
There weren't many.
It never came up. No, it's not. It did.
He literally hired his first people the day they left.
well, it was one of those where it's like he would have put on a big show, you know, kind of have some bravado, but it's one of those, okay, now he's starting to become his own Varys kind of person, you know.
So how extensive is it?
Not huge. I think it had a few people.
A few people and a few of those type of skilled people. Well, good place to start at least.
My thoughts exactly.
Especially if, once again, we have the spotlight. Can't go busting into people's houses and I kind of vaguely look the direction of Billiard's room and harassing people.
That being said, I was considering asking him to be Nessie's second.
Are you already writing off Kale?
Well, we're gonna have a meeting when we return. And she will be acting as the Arbiter of Justice, is my understanding.
You think he's gonna go for that?
I don't think that he has the patience for the position, but I also believe that
I'm just talking about he doesn't seem to get along with her or, to put this tactfully, a race. Species.
you may see it as an olive branch, but frankly, I think that if worst came to worst, she might rub off well on him.
Oh, I don't disagree, but he seems like the one to, well, I mean, this will put him in the position to get what he wants, whether he'll see it that way or not is.
I am going to level with you completely.
I don't think there's anyone else who can do it that we're traveling with. Vessel just came out of a Harmony camp.
I don't know if they're gonna. Maybe. I really don't see any of them being like, yeah, that guy's the guy for the job.
No.
Cyrus, don't know well enough.
Yeah.
And gentleness, I have my reservations about, particularly because of the white robe allegations surrounding Ernest murder.
You have a trial for her, you know.
It's Whitegate.
I don't think it's hard to tell. I don't think she had anything to do with the murder,
She did.
but
You're smarter than that. Make a roll.
but I will tell you this.
I will tell you she did.
Okay. Well, then I will also tell you this. I have
I'll continue to tell you this.
hunted military-trained killers, and I've learned more about Cyrus in the 2 conversations I've had with him than I have about gentleness since the past 12 days.
She scares me a little bit.
I don't know about that.
I do.
Alright, well, at least there's one person in the party who's got the right idea.
This is more.
Motherfucking terrifying.
This is more Cormac's pride talking than anything. But with that said,
Understand. I say that with joy.
I didn't hear what you said.
This person's motherfucking terrifying.
Thanks.
It is a genuinely well made, like, no, this person's a fucking nightmare.
it may just be the extremely private
I made it
person,
this long.
but
Well played
I
changeling. I'm like,
get the
So that
idea
means
that
scary.
they're withholding a lot of information. So,
Yes.
but trust me, it's enough to know. But at the end of the day, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what I don't know. But I also understand that I can't just. If you have proof, I'll need to know if I act. Is the long and short of it. Because if we start doing the whole guilty before proven, it's not going to be a good situation.
You become the pillars of order instantly. It's great. You really lock it in.
guilty
I,
before proven innocent.
Well, not the CBP. Like,
Not the CUP or the police or the Border Patrol. Or
I'm someone who's inclined to keep our friends' secrets. But if you would like to know more, maybe have a conversation with those on board who were all knowing, and that other set of footprints we saw led to smack.
okay.
That's what the bet was
You
for.
got real intense at the right time.
Okay.
It's such an
Good
intense
enough.
picture.
Once I finish the project, I'll pull myself away and see if how did you owe the bed? Okay. He seems like the cranky sort, so I'm like, how did you?
I followed him. I followed his trail.
No, I meant like to get him to spill the beans and not be a cranky.
The last time we were on board, Gentleness actually destroyed his little nest.
Oh, and then you bought it back with the bed.
Yes.
Yeah. See, this is why you're a
So it
politician
didn't-
and I'm not.
I think there were kind of 2 birds with 1 stone killed there. I think it kind of scratched his itch and got him a decent night's sleep.
All right, well, I'll see if I can engage him privately, but he likes to be a little bit loud and rambunctious, so.
That's fair. I'll leave you to your rest.
All right, good luck, and yeah.
Probably gets lighter sooner. Okay. Anybody doing anything there?
before.
Now.
Are we,
Sorry.
Too late.
Taking his long rest in the evening.
Okay. When you are doing that, or when you go to bed down, what's your nightly ritual that you can share with the group, or you can text me if you don't want to share it?
Pretty standard evening ritual of taking off armor, setting his stuff down, and then just doing his evening reflections and prayer to the wheel, and then it is sleep.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
And he turns into sleep.
Oh my god.
He just unfurls.
There it is.
When the light goes out,
The middle of the
comes
ship
out.
turns into infinite fractals.
Ooh, there you go. In that dimension, when you are about when you're bedding down, yeah, you're about to bed down and you're praying to the wheel. You will hear. Kind of almost the machinations of what you would assume it's like up in Ember Falls, where it's invention, it's innovation, it's technology and power, and like the wheels turning all the time, right? You hear like a loud crackling flame, and the brazier kind of sparks up a little bit, where like, you know, the lid is closed, and that's just what that is for now. But it almost feels like something has changed within the past like day and a half in regards to the brazier being a symbol, and a almost like a holy relic, a symbol kind of a deal, like a charcoal grill, you know. So when it's lunch, you kill two birds, not Nessie. Yet. If it exists. And so you kind of you pick that up, like that vibe up. So totally up to you if you want to be like weird and clock out. I'm all about it, but that is something that is outside of the norm that's happening that isn't necessarily something trying to hurt you or in this.
So if I'm understanding correctly, during his prayer, the brazier was just like flaring.
Yep. So it's kind of doing a, because with this brazier, I'm thinking, obviously, you know, it's got to have a way for air to get in and out, right? So it's got kind of some places around the side. So where that is, normally where it would be taking in oxygen, certain parts of it are almost like there's more energy in there than usual. There's more of something that wasn't there before.
I'll take that as a sign of whatever he is doing is on the right path.
Word. But yeah, that's what's up. So it's giving you straight up the good job. Tony Thomas, you look great tonight. At our little award ceremony thing. But all right, who was taking watch?
Taking one.
Okay.
Watch is a strong word, but Vesla's up, likely on the top deck.
Okay. You're at the very top, or you're just on the top?
He
deck?
is on the upper deck.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. It's like, there you go. But
And it's just lots of Ben Affleck style pensive staring.
something in the way.
When I am one small change to my nightly thing, outside of just setting the alarms, I do now have, even though he doesn't really have night vision, I do have Beeman in the room.
Yeah.
One, nice soothing buzzing, but two, that way he can help notify me of intruders if it ever came to it.
The way that he notifies you is with his little dance, so you can't hear anything or see or anything. So it's time. I talk to everybody. What are you doing? That would be awesome. Okay. Did y'all decide who's taking watch first? Probably first, second, third. I'm guessing.
I mean, Vessel will be up for likely the entire watch. 'Cause
I understand.
you
Yeah,
won't
the
need to
entire
rest
evening.
until close to dawn.
Okay. Which one?
Second.
Second watch? Okay. I was going to say, if you're going to be up for it, you guys can do, 3 shifts of 3 and you're good to go.
And for her, she's gonna go sit on the top deck, like at the base of the main mast.
Just sit right across from Vessel.
He'll be wandering around. He will at some point certainly interact with gentleness.
Oh, okay.
Whether or not anybody else is aware he is.
Well, Vance is there. you
Well, I'm
know.
saying he might not even face her, and it might just be a.
Smacks is like, who dug in, man?
That's just like throws him overboard. He'll be back tomorrow.
Oh my goodness gracious. He's like, how'd you know that? He just,
I mean, no, I didn't.
he just
You don't know that I can do that.
starts to blow up like a balloon. With the air in him and shit. Oh, I love it. Okay. Then I believe you're first watch then?
Sure.
Okay. So, first watch, go ahead and make a perception check for me, please, sir.
I didn't get my dice out.
God.
16.
22.
Okay. Looking around. Moons are up. Yeah. It's like glass out and about in the sea. Quiet.
Just very
Right,
still waters.
yes. And it's almost like you're kind of looking into infinity a little bit, because at this point in time, you saw Kason, and then now where you're looking, you know, used to all be land for those who were here before. Now it's nothing but ocean.
I'm gonna check my compass.
How many miles, 10?
He's just doing this free from
No, I understand for sure. It's fun to in my mind I'm like, cool. So I'm all about it. But here now, this is kind of in one of those spots where you're like, well, this is the dead zone. You all are getting closer to Ember Falls, though. So it's getting brighter as you're going, almost like into a sun or right underneath the sun that's basically just always there. And it very much looks like there's a fourth moon. Definitely out of sequence of all of these standard, there's no orbits. It is the moon from Majora's Mask, just staring down the entire time. So, it's wild. But so nothing on that watch. You guys proceed successfully, and Crystal's out and about doing her normal patrol, making sure you're good to go. So second watch can.
I got an 8.
Uh-oh. You can make that 8.
I got a 10. She's gonna primarily use her friend,
Okay.
the little one.
Got it. It'll be one of those. You can definitely kind of feel it shifting a little more. You all right? Like being reasonably distracted. So, for sure. But with that being said, need to, what do you call it? 10 and 8. Okay, let me see something. Not great.
You did a bad job.
I heard you got a, 7?
I got a 10.
10. Cool.
Do you hear?
Can I do a second perception for someone else?
You most certainly can if you would like.
Okay, worse.
So, has like kind of gotten himself kind of hung up on purpose under this ship, and he just getting drugged along, just happy as a clam. Yeah, because it's gonna be one of those things like nothing's gonna go over and mess with him. It's like, oh my lord, and then little tusk hands, and they're like, and they freak the hell out. But okay. Has everyone seen Rick and Morty?
No.
Fair.
Some of it. Not a whole lot.
Anywho,
All of it at least once.
hilarious. So actually, what's funny about this to me is I was going to make a reference about a character who I've already utilized in a different setting because it's Jermaine, and he's actually the little death cloud thing. Because that's what.
Oh, Jermaine Clement?
Yeah.
From Flight of the Conchords?
Yeah, that's what he. That's what Bit sounds like. It's.
I don't know.
I know. No, you're good.
Still don't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. You were totally fine.
I looked in there.
You were totally
Didn't
fine.
find anything.
What in the world is that called? I love it so much. A little fart cloud. So really quick, this
Where's Smooth?
is what.
Is there?
Hold on a second. I need to put it over here.
In Befalls sec.
No. I thought y'all had seen Ember Falls.
No, I've seen it. I was just said Fort Cloud and. It's what happens when a fort cloud
there it
gets
goes.
methane when fire.
You know, that's very fair. So, this is what Bit sounds like.
You put the value of all life above your own. It's how things should be.
Not that.
It's how they could be. I could not agree more.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
that's what Homeboy sounds like. But the best part is, like I said, that's when I was like, that's Jermaine. It's like, that's the same fucking actor as slash singer. And I'm like, I guess I can't get over Jermaine. So, it is wild. But, you all will. So, and what made me think about that was the Morag coming, because that's what that's what it's gonna say in the evening time, and you will.
He's going to say that aloud?
More what?
Yeah, Morag coming, and then
Who is
the
Bit?
boat goes.
So you said the name Bit a couple times. Who is that?
So Bit is a
My friend.
little entity that hangs out with him.
I'm continuing my streak of collecting companions.
Turn your head around, you're like, Patch, I choose you, and you be a Pokemon trainer. Supposedly, that's actually a thing you can do with Matt Colville's Beast Heart. Very cool. So, just go on a spaceship. It's neat because if you're up there with them fighting, they do better. The boat gets knocked. I'm sorry. The ship gets jostled in the night sky.
Is rocking, don't go with knocking.
They leave.
Good.
Perfect.
Combat
Excellent.
hooded.
What did you want to say?
I was like, oh, that was going to be a thing. All right, so maybe I'll get to bounce a
What is
chromatic
it?
orb.
It is water.
That's
Bullshit.
it. There's no thing with. There's no thing down there.
In your head. Did you feel that?
I'm checking on it. Give me a second.
Hold on, I got
Okay.
a dumbass thing.
This would happen.
Oh man, it's funny.
What? What is it? Is it another? What is it? Just tell me what it is.
water that thinks.
Is he gonna try to?
And as that happens, it goes. And out of the water, and I love how it's just this peaceful little like. It's going to be almost like a cyclone, right? So you see it popping out of the water, and then it goes. Hold on a second. Let me change the music here because I'm the little flowery shit's throwing my friggin' steez off there.
Did you say friendly?
Yeah, it's the water elemental attack music. No, these things are not friendly.
Oh.
Sure they are.
That's funny. Well, I mean, their friends will be to it.
Okay, well, she's immediately gonna tell. Well, you probably see.
Vessel's like, oh yeah, it's a water elemental.
I'm gonna get the captain, and she's gonna. Can she connect to the captain?
You can try.
Is it only one? Okay.
But we are going to. I'll explain a little more momentarily. Let's see here. You know what's kind of humorous here? I was pretty much like, yeah, we're 100% going to be like, what do you call it? There's going to, it's fucking Spotify. There's going to be water attack elemental music out there. But instead, hey, man.
Water Temple from Zelda.
There you go. We're going for it. Yeah, we're going for it.
Maybe.
It should pick up.
Being Boston.
No, it did. Huh?
Boston music.
Oh no, actually, I heard when y'all are gonna actually go after Homeboy because it's one of those you're just about to be in your conversation, linking up, right? This whole thing's.
Yeah, Vessel's hands behind back, sauntering up to the side of the ship to where he could see Gentleness make a connection. Then it was like something's coming. He was like, great.
Fucking water that thanks.
Guess we'll talk next session.
Who knows? This may only last, 12 to 36 seconds. We'll see.
We might all die.
I was gonna say
Think of the time dilation. 1 day, 4 sessions.
It might sink the ship.
12 to 36 seconds. So you mean half a session?
Yeah?
You get it.
This is actually.
We have to talk before next session because I'm not going to be here.
I didn't realize.
Oh wait, if you're not here gonna be.
Oh, are we skipping next week?
Well, then next.
Are you also out?
We're skipping next week?
I also am not supposed to be here next session.
Yeah, okay.
So I think that's.
I mean, funny enough, as the water thing picks up, Brian's out, Madeline's out, Johnny's out. I was like, oh, okay.
Alright, so we can wait.
Sounds good.
It's just working out swell.
And between now and then, JT can give me more context with sleep, so Vessel's not like, yo, why the fuck am I helping these people?
I told you should ask around. I said.
Yeah, I mean,
That is not how this relationship works.
Bro.
Vessel says to sleep.
And Best sleeps like, whatever you think, honey.
Oh my god.
Now go with those people. You want your powers? Go.
She didn't give him his power. He's a sorcerer. He ain't a warlock.
You'll see.
Clever.
Let me know.
We're like, cool. Then y'all get motherfucking barbarian.
Yes.
Bob there.
I'm gonna make this our water. What's that?
Will you bring the shark over here with you? Just in case.
Say one more time. Oh yeah.
Bring the shark.
I'm gonna be a shark. Bring the shark over here.
Yeah.
I'll be off shoot.
Yeah, I don't know. The shark was just like super fucking cool.
Ooh, shark fight.
Yeah, man. We're going shark. We're gonna be shark homies.
How far have we traveled from the ziggurat thingy?
Not far enough.
From the Ziggy. The Ziggy Stardust Tour. How fast do these go? These a galleon go?
No,
Like 14 knots.
I was thinking
something like that. So
Jermaine just talked. And every time it was Ziggy Stardust, so I'm just Imagining Jermaine as David Bowie.
Yep. Yeah. It's not Jermaine. It's Ziggy Stardust from the what was it 1972 tour Ashes.
Brett.
When I patch bread, slammed into the table and shit. Oh man.
Yeah. This is the fight music, right? Fucking.
Amazing. Yeah.
We're back in the hole.
Oh my gosh. My episode title for last session was The Party Goes to Prom.
I'm gonna write that down. That's where I forget that. So, there are friends. That's what they were saying when there are more. Is you guys won't see. I'll get you guys.
Okay.
And you can put your folks on the table here. So, got your thing there. So, your thing here.
This is Jen, right?
Yep. This here right here.
Which side is the watermelon coming up?
So, it's gonna be.
I'm gonna conveniently
it's gonna
just be
over
on
here.
that side.
Yeah.
So I can get killed immediately.
There you go.
The worst thing that can happen is it follows you in
It's actually
ground.
just Cyrus. Like, almost
Perfect.
perfectly.
Cyrus
At least you can scream.
I'm just saying that your things out there.
Just very
Really hard
conscientious
is
of this
100% just
I'm drowning.
sleeping on the thing. Yeah, instantly.
I'm drowning, please help. This is quite terrifying. I hate it.
Am I sleeping on the deck? That's fine. I just.
That's New York.
Oh.
Because he's sleeping in his hammock.
Gotcha.
Yeah, obviously he set up a hammock between two cannons.
And, here's his,
Honestly, yes.
Yeah, no. I sounded sarcastic, but I was completely serious.
my favorite in the world. Okay, so, real quick here. Alright. Okay.
Cormac would pick the second room from the stairs. That way, if it's ever breached, they'll go to the first room and he'll hear that room get breached. And
Yeah.
they'll get ready.
Word, homie. Okay. Okay, yeah. We'll be doing this, okay? So these will be Tritons or merfolk. So just as a heads up there.
And the good news, Vessel isn't like, well, this seems like a rehash because he wasn't here last time.
Did we get attack question?
There were Tritons on the deck, or am I conflating that with a different D&D?
That was mine.
That was yours. Okay, we got attacked by Tritons on a different boat.
Well, that was the second guys, the second challenge.
Yeah, they was like sanguine or something.
Yeah, so those were actually like, these are actual
Aquatic
merfolk. His
humanoid
homies
attacked
were
us on a boat.
something else, yeah.
all aquatic humanoids are the same.
And all boat people are the same.
I've been alluding to it, but Vessel's racist.
Nothing wrong with that.
Miliard
I think
has
you
not
said
been
that
alluding
outright.
to it. He's been acting it out.
Oh, is that not what alluding means? Just saying it outright?
I guess it can if you want.
That's
to.
fantastic. Okay, so it's gonna
Back
be.
away.
He's only been on this plane for 15-ish years, so.
That's fair. I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
It's long enough to form a notice.
He's not so used to seeing in color, so he hates it.
Nice. We'll put Miliard at 0. Cyrus, are you going to potentially be in the battle?
I mean, there's a possibility if we get smoking up. So if something happens where
Yeah.
sleeping quarters are.
Sounds like a plan. Where were you in regard to the ship? Because the second floor, or the deck below the first, or second deck below. So, top deck, or main deck, and then
Where are the
vessel.
primary sleeping quarters? Were they the
Second,
So he'd be in there, and one that would have been more or less free. I'm assuming there's quite a few.
Looks like the cannons are there.
Yeah, I mean, since we're the only non-crew passengers, there's lots of rooms free. And by lots, I can't remember how many rooms there are.
He would just be in one of what was one of the free rooms that.
If you want to roll initiative with disadvantage, I'll put you in the thing.
Oh, well, you got it.
Yeah, so since you are
That
asleep.
is a 7, maybe.
Alright, yeah, that'll work. We don't need disadvantage. Let me see, Cormac. Cormac, what you got there, bud?
I got a 12
Okay.
for the initiative.
Yep. Alright, and then what did Doran next get?
13.
13. You will have also like a Kantha can just be present if you're like, cool, I need you to be here, because you've summoned them. But the anime did, at least from what I understand. I don't know what the new one is in relation to that.
You got a what?
13?
What's your dex? Yours is higher than mine.
Yeah.
Okay, make him a 13.1 because I also got a 13.
Yes, sir. We'll do that. I'm going to do. Once we do initiative, I'll explain what's going down. We'll take a quick break, and then we will have combat room here.
Anime dead lasts for 24 hours, and if you summon it, if you cast it again, it just stays.
Okay. So effectively, it's still around. Right? Because it takes 24 hours. And
Yeah,
you got to do it again, though. Okay. I think that was kind of the goal, but let's see here.
If you want to know how it works.
Cool. Alright, nice. What did Jen get?
10.
10, nice. And you said 13.1 for Dorian. Or Nyx. You were Nyx.
And Patch got an 11.
Nice. Uh-oh. We're gonna see homie?
He's under the ship.
Yeah,
And he can swim now.
He what? Yeah.
Yeah, so we can just do it down there.
Like, you guys knocking him off it? What happened?
It's almost like a dog looking for
Being
crumbs.
followed by sharks.
Every time something gets knocked under.
Yeah, because that's one thing to
Sharks with
to
tusk
notice.
hands.
That's one thing to note as well is
Who knows what's
you guys are
Just got
still
grabbed by a million little grabby hands.
I hate that.
Ooh, yeah.
It's perfect. You created this.
Hey.
Not
You-
that part.
Yeah, well. You unleash an eldritch abomination out of this table. It will become more abomination than you could ever imagine.
Body horror of the companion.
It's like
I mean, we know what Russell ended up looking like, so just
And that was a player character, not a literal eldritch
Oh, my
monster.
Yeah, babe. Ain't nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that elder
agency.
monster. Did he?
I'm just imagining like that scene
He did.
where
No.
Doctor Strange is like gets knocked out of his body and the hands just
Yeah.
keep going, and that's why like his hair growing. That's how it just grows with his.
Jesus.
That hill has lots of little hands. It's not a furry hill, it's just lots of thousands of tiny little hands.
Oh, no.
Blowing
do
in the
that.
wind.
That's
One
a
day-
big monster. It could be that instead.
One day when he's trying to cheer Jen up, it just goes, Jazzy hands.
Oh my god.
And all of them just, and it's terrifying scene because now
She
like the
immediately
jaw.
excommunicates herself.
She's like, you know what? I'm not religious.
You know what, Isaac? I think we're going to put you in a timeout.
Jazzy.
It's like, okay. Alright, we got our initiative. I'll tell y'all what is happening, y'all. And then that smack making a coffee in the back just Oh, too funny. Okay. Yeah, man. Well, he'd be like, that's shitty ass machines that do anything supposed to do with book. Okay. Okay, blah, 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 blah. All right. So you get kind of warned, hence why most of y'all, or some of y'all, didn't have disadvantage on your initiative. So the ship gets knocked. Bright in the sky was just about as flat as glass on the horizon. Moons are out, Ember Falls in the distance. It's kind of feeling like it's almost dawn with the way that the light is. It's kind of one of those, well, it's a full moon. It's bright as heck. Well, now there's 4 of those moons, essentially. So it's like, wild. So you are not affected by dark vision right now. So just a heads up with that. So, our little boom hits the side, comes up like a cyclone. Yeah.
Saying it's not dark.
So it's not dark. Not dark. It's
Within bright light.
so also. Oh
or
yeah.
at the very least dim.
Job.
So, he's gonna be all. This is all Vance Fortuno up here, who's running the helm. Let me die. I'll have Crystal being over here. Smack, our little drum, Song Mung is up where he's supposed to be, up in his little hole. And don't forget the mast is about, I believe it's 20 feet up to every kind of rung up there. So that's
Is he on the main mast?
He is, sorry. So he's technically back up there. like it. Yeah, Smack's over there like, yeah, what the fuck's going on over here? As he's using his little Keurig thing up there. You will then see 4, count them full, merfolk or tritons. They're going to come out. One looks very siren-esque. Excuse me.
Watch the red and blue, baby.
Yeah. I know. But it's a hypnotic pattern.
There it is.
This is just Cyrus just talking and just like so funny, dude. Oh my lord. But they'll pop up. These do, I believe. Yeah, there's only one little homie, so just be mindful.
One.
So when I say little guy, I mean minion.
Okay.
So the one hit wonders, and then yeah, pop up. You know this thing can be on deck. It is large. It's not the big cyclone as much anymore, but it's going to pop out. It's going to have almost a humanoid kind of shape, kind of like it's mimicking a smarter creature than it, or a
More sapient creature.
to a degree, right? Where it's one of those. Think about if King Triton from Little Mermaid was made of water. So that's what it's going to kind of look like, and it'll almost have like a full eyes, face type deal, and it's going to essentially, it's going to try to talk, but I don't work super well. Use your.
What does it speak?
It's a very good question, Madeline. Let me check real fast. Well, actually,
Hazard a guess. Primordial.
Okay.
yeah, it'd be
Great.
primordial or.
What does it say?
Oh, right.
I was hoping you would say that.
I didn't think about this before I said I spoke primordial.
Mine speaks fire too, doesn't he?
Speaks, yeah, Eamon, yeah.
Yeah, but he. Oh wait, no, he's right there. He wakes up. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, who else speaking that old language out here? Toot him, get him.
He went from Australian to old man.
Yeah.
Hey, now let's get the electric monkey to go after the water elemental.
I can just, hopefully he does it when one of y'all is in him. Because I already have what the rule's going to be for it, and it's great. It's going to say that you're going to give back what you've taken, and as punishment, I'm going to kill you all and sink the ship.
Good motivation.
Okay.
Bad deal.
Do I have
So-
time to say one thing?
Do it.
What did we take?
I know. Vessel doesn't. Or I can guess.
What did it say?
The conch.
It's
not that. It's like based on the tone of that O. It is.
No, I was going to say that's pretty clever. No. You've engaged with everybody on the ship.
Yep.
You have pretty good information about a lot of things, but unless you, well, I don't know if this has been strictly talked about before you had your buddy. Highway.
Hi.
Kai. They took his armor, which made him invincible.
Who?
The crew.
Oh, just the crew.
Yeah, each one of the crew has one piece of it. And if anyone wears them all at one time, they're invincible whenever they're over water or on a boat. Because you rolled a 98.
Okay, that's the first time I've ever been right.
I would say it's less about right and wrong, it's more just happenstance,
Nah.
but
It feels pretty wrong when you get it wrong.
that's fair. I
Um,
do play that quite a bit, but yeah, and you know who that is because they've been like, oh, fuck. We're like they don't like going around this side of Alexandria, but they know that they have a planned journey. So,
okay.
and also a thing too is that there's a reason why this thing only attacks on the other side of the ziggurat.
Okay. Okay, then if she already knows what he's looking for, she's not gonna ask what.
You could do that's something else. You want.
In addition to the one thing you can ask, you can also ask a second.
Smashes.
Could you be convinced to spare those of us on board who
Vessel
were not
fast fire.
involved?
That's not, I'm sorry.
You could potentially on your turn try to persuade him or
Also, there's a dragon on here. Does that change anything? Big one. Can I do an intimidation?
you have a sense that he does not he's not even thinking about the crew.
Okay. He's just mad.
So he's mad, but he knows he doesn't have to worry about them. Because of something you don't know yet.
Okay, yeah.
Like when this combat starts, you'll see what happens, but he's like, we're not even thinking about them.
Okay.
Like, we're gonna come back and get this stuff, and then kill them all.
Cool.
He says in your head, combat's happening.
Fair.
So buckle
If
the
I
fuck
could be
up.
invincible, I would too. I get it.
Well, he's not yet. But that's the hope. I mean, but the fun part is the whole, what do you call it? Now you all know that exists. But
Yeah, it's very situational.
this place is like 80% water.
Yeah, but it's armor.
I know.
I don't give a shit. I'm not proficient in armor.
Who cares if you're proficient or not when you're invincible?
I can't cast spells. I want to cast spells.
Well, that's fair. Well, then,
Yeah, I'll live forever, but I can't.
Do my
Prestidigitation my poop right out my butt.
I said invincible, not immortal.
Cool, I can live for 750 years. I'm an elf.
No, well, sleep's gonna let you sleep forever. Live forever.
So, we get back to my first point. What are you talking about?
He'll be invincible then.
Not so great a deal now, is it?
It's always been a great deal. Also, it's not that simple.
A great deal of something.
All right, we'll do our daily jujus and then come back.
Is that what we call them?
I'm sorry, we're gonna come back and we're gonna. Oh, okay.
Daily doo-doos.
No, I was gonna say rip shits, but it's not any better.
Let's rip shits.
Ah,
Wait, what? Any other food thing?
Dr. Richards?
yeah, Dr. Lip shits. Yeah, bro.
Richards.
Hey, you know.
Hey, Sean.
Oh man. Okay, so I need to. They do this cool thing that Koval does at his table, where they have all of the figs have magnets on the bottom, like really thin little magnets that they glue. and then they have little discs that are like green. Well, it's all, you know, every color, whatever. But they do red, yellow, green for HP and whatnot. But it also would be good for this is this thing, you know, and it's it works out to be like, oh, cool, I know what that is. I don't have to, you know, be utilizing things that aren't exactly what they are or whatever. So, oh yeah. I was gonna say, didn't have a whole bunch of Merfolk, man. Not really a, you know, aqua kind of crew, I guess.
Every time we have an aquatic fight, it's a near-death boring experience.
Well,
Much like the Zelda of the Water Temples.
hey, those were cool.
I like the Tears of the Kingdom one. That's the only one I've experienced.
It's good. It's goofy, but it's good.
Well,
Because the boss is just
Ocarina of Time
terrible.
was a lot of
That's
fun.
fine.
I'd like, that guy's a trip, man.
Ocarina of Time was a lot of fun just because you got to fight Shadow Link in that one.
Oh, yeah.
What is the one in Tears of the Kingdom?
What's that?
What's the Tears of the Kingdom one?
The water temple where you're in like the sky area.
You have to use
and
the
it's-
waterfalls to fill up.
Yeah, it's like polluting the whole, not the Zonai area, the Zora.
Oh.
Is that the water people?
Is that not Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, Zora is.
No,
What's
no,
the
no,
elephant?
that's the one with the elephant.
Tears of the Kingdom?
Okay, I have not done the Tears of the Kingdom one. Then.
And that one's making it rain. This
Oh,
one's like
okay.
polluting all the everything.
Oh, and it's an Octorok, an octopus thing.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
Okay, I have not done.
Apologies.
Go deep into
It's like,
climate change.
it's been out for a bit. That's probably a safe
No.
before
Before
reference.
you murder suicide
What
your
is-
family.
The the
I
bosses.
just killed
Ah,
my
uh-huh.
Do you know who Rory Scovel is?
That name rings a bell.
He is, full stop, my favorite stand-up comedian. There's a solid chance you'll recognize his face once you see him.
Do you have Dropout?
I do.
Have you watched not the newest Game Changer, but the next newest Game Changer?
The last one I watched was the Crowdwork one.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, dude, I've loved Jeff Arcuri and Giancarlo for such a long time. The moment I saw both of them, and now actually all three of them
Yeah.
are so good.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that was a fantastic one.
Yeah, I John Marco is probably my favorite comedian.
Oh yeah, I said
right now.
Giancarlo. John Marco.
And I love Josh Johnson. I did not know he had like a television show, or he was on a television show.
Yeah, he's on The Daily Show. He's a correspondent on The Daily Show.
Okay, I did not know that. I don't watch that show, but that's very cool.
And yeah, no, he releases like a 45-minute special every week
Yeah,
for like over a year.
yeah. Well, he just records.
No, that's what I'm saying. But like and they're all of the quality of a full special.
Yeah,
And that dude is crazy.
I know. I cannot believe that they got those specific people.
Yeah. But John Marco, I listen to his podcast, The Downside, a lot. It's fantastic. They had Jamila Jamil on recently, and I did not realize one before she was on The Good Place. She had never acted before.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got me
She
first. I thought
lied
was
and
gonna
said
be
she
sweet.
was in theater to get through the door.
No, I'm at.
Yeah.
And she literally
Yeah, like
went
the second.
in ninth grade.
Yeah, I saw the
She was in a play in London.
the symmetry. I was like, yep, I know what that is.
Yeah, she's.
It looks
great.
really
I
cool.
hope-
Show how you like drawing it.
But
So
Rory
this
Scovel.
is really kind of the
He's
first
got
thing I've actually sent.
several specials on YouTube. He has
It's incredible.
One called,
I look over because I procreate, right? Like that's
I want to say Live for
the
Living,
thing,
but it's
and I
not that. It's
I
Buddy
write
Wakefield's
music for
book.
free from
Uh,
work, and it's been nice.
Oh, It's
And-
Live or
and I'll
Live
go
Without
around
Fear, where he did
Okay.
6 shows fully, 6 hours fully improvised.
Yeah, there's brushes, there's
Like,
layers,
cutting
and all that.
together,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
together in the special. He did another one recently where it's 600 minutes of stand up,
That stuff's fun.
where he did 10
Commit enough time to do it, but right now I'm just
hours.
one of those things.
Oh, wow.
You've been doing
Fully
it for
improvised
30
stand-up.
minutes.
It's so good.
You see my thing of that 30 minutes?
But
8 pictures and
this
it's
is from his HBO special.
Oh, I love it.
You guys didn't know
Murder
music?
suicide. How deep into climate change are you guys willing to go before you murder suicide your family? Here's my biggest fear. I've just killed my family, and now I can't find the courage to take my own life. In less than 2 minutes, I had to find out I'm a horrific monster and a little bit of a pussy. Again, boo. Hey, these apps, I don't know that world. Swiping and stuff, that was after my time. How deep into climate?
That's amazing.
His special on HBO is so good. It's called Religion, Sex, and Other Stuff.
Okay.
It's so fucking funny. But he is 100% my favorite comedian. Him and
Where are you?
Daniel Van Kirk have a fantastic podcast called Pen Pals,
Like the second deck.
Okay.
where
Yeah. You,
So
I
one
think-
down or 2 down?
I think it's not.
Yeah.
There's
I'm trying to see
a
just how
0%
close you gotta
chance you
be.
haven't at least heard me mention
Come,
Yeah.
here.
because for the first like 6 years of
It's
their
right over
podcast,
here.
there's a lot of
So it'd
it
be
you
like-
could watch
So
without
actually,
having
so,
to subscribe to
so
their
sorry, you go
Patreon.
here,
Where, like,
which
it costs
is
$5 a
here,
month.
here,
I still think it's
or
super
there.
worth the $5
Or he's
a
gonna
month
play with the
because that's
cans. He's
like
not on the boat.
6 episodes a month. It's so
Great.
Well,
good. They're both so goddamn.
I was gonna say,
and they cover so much.
Crystal
shit.
is doing her thing.
And, like, a lot of it is
you know, they're
literally,
always
like-
And what?
they're always
I don't know if my
so you
letter
can
will
literally-
ever get read,
So,
I also have to count that.
but I've seen
I'm all
Rory
about
live,
it.
Which
and
gives
I've
me
given him
bonus action to hide.
one for the show.
Okay.
And use my action.
Obviously,
That
they're
is
both
amazing.
wildly
Ultimate
popular
accuracy.
comedians. Who knows what'll ever get, but it's
Still.
one.
you just
Even
sit
at
over there
live
just
shows, like they
hand on the.
take letters for
Oh,
pen
I
pals.
care.
No.
And,
Push
like,
it that way just a little.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I love
so
it.
good. They have
Let's
guests
see.
on all the time that are super funny.
Okay.
But I think the
Also,
biggest
Ministry
get
for a
they've
Kid.
ever had is Will Ferrell.
Topple.
Not the best episode, by even
That would make sense.
by the
Yeah,
way.
just knock it over.
But like,
Okay.
Yeah, Brian,
just the scope of who
I know
they're
that
at.
and
They
the
got Will
Nick
Ferrell.
one or whatever
Yeah.
because the Nick is trying to figure out a road for my
He's
boy
so funny.
and
One of my
Topple
favorite
because of
parts.
Thud.
It's just
I
his
think
whole
Nick is the best one.
shtick, his whole
Huh?
I think Nick
personality.
is the best one.
It's very good. Yeah.
It just reminds
The
like,
slow
if
one's
you
pretty
took
cool.
Nick and
all of my
Vex.
closest friends
Vex
and
is
mashed them into a
next to
single
the
person.
Uh-huh.
And like,
You want to have
Yeah.
Vex,
That's perfect.
You want Vex and then Nick.
So I'm running on short sword and
I thought you said it was like basically
That's why I
daylight.
like the dart and dagger.
Praying
Just
for
the
daylight.
first two.
Are you still interested in voice acting?
The dart has Vex. So
Are you into
can
it?
Vex them at
Okay.
range.
I'm sorry, that's
if you
The
want to
writers and
use
producers of
the dagger for
Silverses
Nick, or you
are
can still
currently
do it.
casting their next project. It's called All Our Wars Are Done. Over? All Our Wars Are Over? It's another Elder Scrolls one.
How does one?
Yeah, how do you get into
like,
that?
How
You send a self-tape audio recording of their sides. I can find it and send it to both
Yeah.
of you.
shoot me a link because I'm like that
I
was super
appreciate
fun.
it.
Yeah, and it's free to apply.
Well, yeah, that's awesome. Because with one of these Yeti mics,
Voice acting for the Silver.
shit.
Their new show. It's a different show. It's a podcast.
They keep.
Is it the same kind of weird?
So they've released like a
Yeah.
teaser image of it that is scary. You know Red Skull?
Yeah.
Just
Okay, and
tell
you
me what
know-
to search to find the thing.
All our wars are over.
All our woes are over.
Our wars,
Wars.
are over.
It's like Warsh, you know?
All the wars is over.
I would
Yeah,
try
why?
to help, but I would make it worse.
I don't
Is that
know.
what Ultron told you?
No, it's just.
It might
read
be
it like a
all our
prompt.
wars are done. Hold on, let me find. I can show
Yeah.
you.
I know that. I know what's happening. It just is
At least
I
Google
was
is
just digging my insecurities.
about to dig in
And I
mine.
think that they have a lot of very young
Do it.
people, like teens, very
Not knowingly, if I asked.
Oh, no.
I mean, I
Range.
dig.
No, y'all are fine.
That makes sense.
Okay, so
People that are
In high school
fresh.
still.
Somebody who can have the
Okay.
Who sounds like an adult.
the gravitas and gravel of I've experienced actual life.
Okay, so it's called All Our Wars Are Done. Hold on.
So
All Our Wars Have Ended. Goodness gracious.
I put all of was over, and AI came up and said that statement is not accurate.
Oh, casting call. There you go.
Here, this is the.
Nice. More about us
That's the
here.
cover image.
That's cute.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
That's scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, she related to that because that was super cool.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sure you're aware, but Justin's audiobook comes out Wednesday.
I was not aware.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I was like, open the link in a new tab, and I go to click on it, and I click the X to close it, and I'm like, yeah. That's how
See,
this
as
is
soon
gonna
as
go.
you were like, I don't know if you're interested in my voice acting, but my first thought was like, he's already got a guy.
Oh, yes, that's clever. That's clever. Okay.
It's coming to you right now.
That'd be cool.
Everyone.
JT, it seemed like you were maybe interested, so I'm sending it to you too.
Yeah, I would love to voice act.
0 stakes. Submitting is 0 stakes.
The only stakes is
What is,
no stakes.
Right, which is.
what is that mean?
She's saying there's 0
The
stakes.
worst, what's the worst that can happen?
Well, sure. No, I mean,
The
well,
worst that could happen is they don't respond, and then
Right.
my life is exactly the same as it was before.
we've already talked a little bit
So
about
the worst that could happen
Libby?
is everything remains
So,
terrible.
where you just, it's like the people put stuff out there and you just do it effectively. So that's why I remember talking about that just a smidge, because that'd be very neat. The rub is I have to
You sent it
get a
in
setup
that vessel
to where
to-
it's not.
No, I
Um,
looked
What's in there?
at. Well, I looked
What do you
at
call it?
Space Acorn. I checked that. I'm like,
Huh?
fuck, I'm gonna
Well,
fucking
so
die.
that can do this really
Like,
well.
I don't know if this is the
I'd
same
have to go to
thing.
space.
Oh,
Like I have to go into a closet.
you gotta pull it in the.
Yeah,
Pull
because
it in and throw a towel
All
to
Our
it.
Wars.
yeah,
Have
yeah.
ended.
All Our Wars Are Ended. Do you want the link?
Yes, please.
Links in the chat.
And based on your illithid voice, I'm like, yes, do it, do the thing.
Do the thing.
I just put it in the big room.
Gracias.
What?
And I do.
It didn't do.
What the fuck?
It did do.
It didn't do.
It didn't do. It didn't do.
Do.
It didn't do.
And they pay if you make it. So that's
Enjoy it.
Okay. We got initiative up. We know what our homies are up to. Gracias.
Lock in on that
you
after
should
the
reach
session.
down. It's right up your alley.
You know, as soon like I got 2 paragraphs in, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna lock in
Okay.
immediately after the session ends.
And you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to give you guys the order of initiative really fast. Hopefully that'll speed it up a little bit. Okay. So, and I'll put the. Funny enough, I'll just put the order in the chat and make it real easy. So let me sort this really quick by descending. Initiative, character name, Akanta, you can just leave that off. Copy, put it in there. This good. Main thing. This and control. No, nothing. So. What is a beast? I don't trust what that is. It's like it just puts up a blank thing that's a
It's honestly
PNG, and I'm
perfect.
like,
The
no,
dialogue isn't gonna happen.
not here.
Vessel's voice might be a little different. Like when he actually talks.
Okay.
So when
Let's do this.
left with accents.
There we go. Butting.
Is it gonna be British?
Nice.
Not absurdly. But most likely.
I want to get the colors in there.
British-ish.
There it is. Cool.
British.
Yeah, is your
'Cause,
one.
yeah, it is
Sorry.
one where it's so hard to not go cartoonish with it. And like maintaining a decent
So
accent.
I'm gonna do this.
Where I'm like,
Well, I was gonna flip this.
I don't know how Ryan does it.
Just have to practice a lot.
What do you mean, Cogney? Just going all yeah, look at
Well,
this.
he's Australian, that's not Cockney.
I apologize.
You should.
How dare you get it wrong?
Yeah, man.
But I mean, it does help that his is full bore, absurd Australian.
Yeah.
That's what I am trying to make.
Yeah, I don't
Vessel
know how I
that
would turn
extreme.
that. Someone can figure that out, and then we can turn it if you would like.
I like flip it.
Yeah, like just do it so it's that way. Oh, actually, what is kind of funny is the text. I think we can make it upside down, which would be humorous. That's kind of special. Yeah.
You could also do.
Sorry, it being
you could do a
upside down, I was
screenshot.
like Predator,
Yeah.
Guardian, Guardian.
Is,
That makes so much.
Killer of Killers came out,
I was like,
which is a bunch of Predator miniseries anthologies.
That's cool.
It came out on
Oh, yeah, it's
what?
not.
Hulu maybe?
Command Ship 3.
Word.
It looks dope. And
There we
Alien
go.
Earth comes out in August, which I am stoked for.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
We're gonna have squids on Earth.
I was like, Greg Medley was recommending The Man in the High Castle on Amazon today.
Yeah, dude.
Because Tommy came in and then he saw the cover. Because
What about
I've restarted.
What about the dude in the low fort?
The Man in the High Castle versus the dude in the low fort.
How did you find
But
my
I
face?
had The Strange Bird sitting on my desk because I've started that book
Here it is.
12 times.
Got it.
It's not that long, James.
I know, but it's one
Get it
where
on the beat. Get it on the beat. It's nice and easy to listen to.
I'm not a fan of listening to things I can read.
Say,
Okay,
'Cause
that's fair.
it's just easier for me. But I say it's easier for me, but I've started this very short book 12 times.
there you
Well,
go.
because I always start it on like lunch or something,
There you go.
Yes, 21.
and then I don't read
12.
again for 3 weeks. So I'm like, well, it's Jeff Vandermeer, so I have to start again because I have to lock in on it to
Yeah.
Yeah.
really consume all of it because everything he writes is so
What's
fucking
that?
weird.
Yeah. Oh, I can't make it actually.
But yeah, Tommy
smaller.
saw
That's
that.
Stupid.
We started talking
Alright, we'll
sci-fi.
sit over here then. I'll make it bigger.
Greg now sits
Wow.
immediately
There you
next
go
to
with
me,
that.
which John Michael
Better?
was like, I don't know if anybody realizes what a genius decision this was because the amount of times I've like challenged some of Greg's insanity, and it's led to fantastic conversations. But he was like, "So you like sci-fi?" And then we started talking Man in the High Castle and Foundation, and
It's pretty cool. Bless you.
I've been here the whole time. Lewis says,
No, no, Legions of Blood. Here, let's go. Okay. There we go. Bang, bomb, boom. Alright. It's going to be raining out here. The deck is difficult terrain. It is slippery. If you try to dash on it, you have to make an athletics.
"I gotta worry about that."
I actually don't.
I'm over here. Well, yeah, you're also like you're below deck, aren't you?
Yep.
Once I'm up,
Me too.
What's
I
that?
have to worry about difficult
I
terrain.
am no longer affected.
If there is a green
Shut up.
aquatic.
Get here.
Mystic, mystic, mystic.
He just comes up finger guns. Mystic, mystic, mystic.
That would be awesome. Okay, so this merfolk, the predator is going to pop up on deck. The predator is going to be this one. Okay, predator, 2 spears. Right. So pop up, looking around, getting a little bit of lay of the land. They're going to throw a net on you.
Do it. My only weakness, a net. But honestly, I say that.
Is that an old girlfriend or
Huh?
is that an old girlfriend?
What's a girlfriend?
I knew it was coming too. I was like, oh,
It's gonna nat 20, so it's gonna actually wrap you up, and you're like, I can't even think now.
Joke's on him. I'm a sorcerer. Oh no, I'm wrapped up. Subtle spell.
it wraps up all your sorcery points too, because you're nat 20.
Vessel throws himself overboard.
Sorry, you're in a net. You can't
You gotta move it through the air.
No, oh man.
It's a magical net that just.
You
He subtle spells fucking fireball on himself.
No, he subtle spells his tongue. Swallows it. There you go. You're restrained, friend.
Oh no!
So pops in. Boom.
My only non-weakness.
Let's see. All right,
And
now.
also, 2 of them go
I'll call
before me.
And they beat you up with advantage.
So,
It's like, it is my weakness.
oh man, yeah.
My
that's
only
not-
weakness: dying before I can go.
It's like we got him, boys.
And that's why I'm a meat shield.
All right, gonna use.
Fuck up on the top deck.
Let's see.
He's in another dimension. He doesn't get his scrapes.
That's true.
Hey, true.
He's
It's
just
very
in there
true.
working. Pops back out. Oh, everybody's
You know
dead.
Okay, so
I
then.
guess I don't need this anymore.
Yeah, the guardian here is going to be this little man right here. So, guardian, he's got a big knife. So,
That's not a knife.
that's
This is a knife.
yeah, that's a knife. So, guardian, bada bing, bada boom. They do have a scale mail and a shield. It's funny because now I really kind of just want to get these guys gnolls, water gnolls. It's like it fits. Let's go. Pop out. Then so they have a net, but seeing as you're already netted, they're like, yes, I can donate my net. Yeah, they're just going to.
That's somebody else, man.
Yeah,
There's other people up here.
Oh my lord. So then going to actually, yeah, we're gonna net you.
Okay.
So
You're gonna have to hang out in combat at some point.
he's gonna net one. He's gonna net himself. Like
Great.
Listen,
he didn't net himself. But
tell the dice to be nice.
It's only
It
rolled
was
a
nice.
20
It was
and a
nice
1.
to me.
What he
what
does
happened in
is-
the
Sorry, what I meant to say was
What is
fair.
That
Yeah,
was
that's a
fair.
average. The best and the worst.
He got you, and then he
Actually,
failed
net
on
you
the
again. The
next
other one just it goes and like.
At least he net 20 on an attack that didn't do any damage.
Did he net 20?
That's true. Shut up.
No, he didn't.
Nice.
Wait, no, he didn't.
Elemental. All right.
Get him.
It's time.
Oh, you mean the thing that's within striking range of them?
Yeah. Okay. Elemental
So
man.
quickly connects. It's like, forget everything I was about to say.
Okay. Well, we got water elemental. He pops out.
Quick, let me practice some axe.
Yeah, bro. Okay. He's going to actually slam across both Jin and Vessel.
I assume I get hit.
Well, you're restrained. So what that means is
I have
attack
disadvantage.
against you. Yep, you have disadvantage against attack or on attack rolls. They have advantage against you, and saving throws that are dex. You have disadvantage.
Is this a
Each
dex
beats 0.
save? Or is this just
this is a slam. This is actually an attack, so they will make a roll.
with advantage?
Yep. So they're gonna use smash, then do
I'm
this.
immune to damage.
Oh.
Dude, that's a sick feature.
Amazing. So yeah, it's actually just gonna go smack. So it's a +7 to each. So
Okay, so he hits me.
Yeah, he hits me too, probably.
I was gonna say he hadn't
Is he gonna roll a
yet.
1?
Well, he hadn't rolled yet.
Well, roll a 1.
Well,
Who's
these are
wearing
his
armor right now?
Do me a favor, roll a 1.
5 and an 8, so 15
Okay,
on one at
that's
least. Well, hold up, Madeline. That's not you yet. This is you. Yeah, it's you. Alright, so 2d8. Right, E.
Next time she's squishy, don't take it together.
Hey.
Oh, we knew this was gonna happen. I was taking every watch, bruh.
10.
You could have shut up there.
14 points of damage.
Cool.
And then
That
to
hurts.
Jen, I rolled a 1 and a 2, and it's a +4, so that's going to be 7.
Remember when I said make the dice be fair?
You take 7. And it hits you.
Literally half the damage.
Where
That looks really good.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. Brian is
Is this your first realization that Brian is a very gifted artist?
I've never seen. Yeah.
This is the first time I've drawn in a hot minute, and I have never done it on this. And I'm
Yeah,
trying to
it looks
figure
sick as
this
hell.
thing out.
Are you making patch
pretty
jazz
nice.
hands?
Huh?
You making patch jazz hands?
I mean, he also
No,
works
but I
for
had thought
the
about trying to draw
art
that, but I gotta get actually good at drawing again.
Yes. I've made an appearance.
Oh, yes. Okay, all right, no, not this time, but that's fair.
He's so sad.
Um,
Ryan's not here.
Okay. That was Elemental's turn. Dorian and Vessels on deck, which technically he is.
Protection hide.
Yeah.
It's a 13.
Okay. Well, you're 2 floors down, right? So they don't know what's up. And his
Ryan's not here.
his-
There's 2 other.
his bigness. Before you do anything, he is coming in like being in here with these people now.
Then I am not going to hide and shoot a cannon.
Yeah. So don't hide you the cannon because he's coming in because this thing can occupy the space of other creatures.
Yeah.
So just a heads up with that. I wanted to make sure I move him around because I need like a slinky.
Wouldn't have even hidden at that point.
Yeah. So now you heard. Oh, you hear the I've been netted, and then someone's like, my net.
Yeah, you hear.
Who's in that?
I'm going to.
I've been netted again.
You then make a subtle spell as it falls onto the deck.
Run.
There you go.
Assume you were in the middle here.
Yep.
Which the 5, 10,
Yep.
15, 25.
Yep. So you'll pop out essentially right.
Oh, so I might be on the stairs while he's.
So in reality, this guy would have been over here.
Okay.
He would have netted, seen that it did its job or didn't, and then it's like, cool. Now I'm going to come up and be next turn. So
Okay.
So yeah, you can pop out. You're gonna come out, and then up the stairs and look. And I don't know. Have you ever seen The Abyss? Oh,
I stare into it every day.
amen, brother. There's a movie that they have a very cool water elemental. That's
But that's the one where the aliens are underwater.
so cool because it like for the time the graphics are really neat. That's kind of what this thing is. Actually, hilarious enough. We're just in fucking Legends of the Ocarina of Time Temple, Water Temple. That's the big so.
Then
Except
I-
it's Teen Trident.
I will actually have hidden to
Yeah.
head over there. Then I will swing.
Okay. I will say.
Bad about it.
Go ahead and
Go
say.
ahead and get
Go
you.
ahead and say.
Well, because you rolled a what?
I rolled low.
Oh, it was a
13.
10, a 13. No. It's past as a 10, so you're good.
Oh,
It's killing 2 people, so it's.
I need to roll a 1.
It's trying to kill 2 people. Hasn't done any damage yet. Wait, no, it did 14 damage.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
You roll.
So big.
Because it hasn't done any damage, except the damage it did to you.
Except for the total of 21 damage it did.
It takes a 15 to hit the water elemental.
Excellent.
21. Yes.
You have to do that 5 times to get it.
Oh, that's funny. It's
Ooh.
I will
I wish I was up there.
remove 1 so I can use withdraw.
They have to do that 3
Okay.
more times to kill.
and you are utilizing your sword.
Sadio Arabia.
And as you guys know, it's an elemental, so there's a lot of things it's immune to, just a heads up.
With a little fist in the face.
Nope.
That's
That
what it's done to them.
is not phenomenal. That is 11
Nice.
damage.
Excellent work. Okay, y'all. Do it to it. I need to
Well-
move this.
Can I throw a dagger to cut that net?
Yeah. Clever. Very clever. Oh no, clever boy.
Help.
It's a miss.
Yeah, shit.
You fucking get him in the neck.
I got a 10.
Perfectly average.
Takes a 9 to hit his neck. So
Luckily, you're not struck, but sadly the net it goes. Yeah. Well, it's one of those. Yeah, it's cool. You're a mystic and difficult terrain doesn't really matter, but you're like, oh fuck, because it's wet.
The dip of the
I don't even
ship
need to use subtle spells.
causes
I'm
it
good.
the handle just to hit you instead.
Oh, no.
The distance changes a little bit.
Okay.
And then using withdraw
That's half your distance, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, sweet. So then you're back
to
down, right?
back down there.
You got it. And then, like, homie, so, oh, you're down here. Perfect. Okay, cool. So that's that. And then Vessel's up and Cormac's on deck. I'm sorry. Below deck. Thank you for that.
Vessel is not going to use subtle spell. Instead,
He's looking at the fucking
the spell he wants to use only requires verbal components. So he's going to use Twin Spell. Are the Predator and the Guardian within 30 feet of each other? Yeah, perfect. He's going to use Tasha's Mind Whip.
Shwippy shwippy.
They look over each other like, oh no!
And he's writhing around in the net. And he's going to look up.
Every once in a while, you start singing.
It has only been very calm speaking Vessel mentally out loud this entire time that everybody has known him, and you can see him writhing in the net, like where he's just very clearly, you only see his mouth. He is displeased,
You just see those big old teeth.
and he's going to turn his and he's going to Tasha's Mind Whip the Guardian and the Predator.
Okay, you're right.
So let me go ahead and use a second level and a sorcery point, and then I'll tell you what's going on there.
And you said Predator and Guardian.
They have claws on their foot.
Is this not an attack, right?
So it is. And I'm going to bonus action innate sorcery
That's
first.
my leg.
Okay.
Thanks. There you go. That's better.
So it is an 18 intelligence save.
It becomes what the fuck is it called? Like, you know, this the movie where the dude's head explodes scanners.
On a failed save, the target takes 3d6 psychic damage.
Psych.
You know, put an extra 1 point.
Who?
And it can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn.
Okay.
Moreover, well, first let's find out if they.
They rolled a nat 20 and a 16 plus.
Perfect, so they
16
both
plus
save.
3.
16 plus 3. Perfect. Alright, well, they can't take a reaction until the end of their next turn, and they take 3d6 damage.
Okay.
Oh, well, they take half as that.
Okay.
Oh, so they just take half as much damage. Perfect.
Nice.
I'm glad these fucking fish people are super smart.
I mean,
Oh, and the good news is I rolled garbage damage. So they take, does damage round up or down?
Down always.
Cool, so they take 4 damage.
It just gets worse. Every time a statement comes out, it just...
I can't help it. It's not me.
46 rolled a 3, 2 2s, and a 1.
I appreciate your attempt to make me feel better about this.
Well, you know.
Who let me do it?
No.
Let me solo it.
Cool. So, at the end of it,
Okay.
it's my turn. It's my action and bonus action, and no movement, because I can't.
Just down there fucking
I'm really glad I used that spell slot and sorcery point to do nothing. To yell at them. I did as much damage as I would have just yelling at them.
Guys, I'm jumping.
Since he yelled, did me and Beeman hear it?
Oh, yeah, make a perception check for free. It's at like a -5 or whatever, because you're... Oh, are you asleep or not asleep?
I'm sure I'm asleep.
He said the word real, so you just assume he's really enthusiastic about somebody night fishing.
So I rolled a natural 19 and a -5, it's 14.
I mean, also the ship, you know, y'all don't have these. There was the last time something that jarring occurred. You shot a dragon turtle in the face. So,
Yeah. Well,
did
did I get up?
Oh yeah, you
I gotta use my action to put my armor on, but I travel as far as I can. In the time that I can. Do I make it upstairs?
Your second level action, 30 feet. The stairs are 5. The little rooms are over here. So,
Real quick,
you're 2 down.
it takes a third level spell slot to target 2 additional creatures with Tasha's Mind Whip. Does that mean if I use a third level and twin spell, I can target 4?
No.
Does it mean I can just target 3?
If you're so if something has 2 targets or something can target 2 things, from my understanding of the new rules, you can only ever do like 1 or however many extra things it is. That
So
you
basically, I would have
want
to spend 2 points to target a third thing.
Get an extra
Okay,
thing. Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Y'all keep me honest on that, but that's
No, that
what
tracks
they went
'cause
back.
It could get exponential and be insane.
Yeah, no, that's very fair. So 10. So I would say at least it's going to be 10 per level, or like 10 per rung. So you could get to the stairs, and you'd be down there or on the stairs. So you should be able to do melee unless you're punching up at him. And I'm moving into the.
Well, I mean, I've already used my action to put my. So I'm just trying to get to the fight.
Yeah. So doing that, then got up there. Is Beeman coming with you?
Mm-mm.
He's doing his little thing like, why not me? And then you sit there and go, do your little jostling back. All right, then. So, Shaman. Gentlemen, this is the thing about why our water elemental or avatar of the king didn't care about the crew, because the shaman is a siren. And it's going to start going, oh, and then the crew is going to be, for some reason, just taken by the effect of their song. So one of them takes out the crew, but that's what they're doing and concentrating on. So just a heads up with it.
And the new rules for twin spell is you make a spell like Charm Poison that can target multiple people. You just treat it as if you're casting it 1 level higher.
Okay. So only 1 level higher.
So yeah, so like if you
So
do,
if I cast it at 3rd level, I
you
can treat it
like
though
you
I'm
can-
casting it at 4th level, so target 4 things. Correct. Cool. So,
Alright,
Yeah, it doesn't
get
I'll
exponential.
read that.
yeah, I mean it just says
Oh, it just is essentially, if you can do it one more, you're doing it one more.
you
if I
can
cast it
spend
at 3rd
one.
level to cast 2, I can cast it at 4th level to. Like, I can use a sorcery point to target 3.
Yes.
Yeah, it says when you spend 1 sorcery point to increase the spell's effective level by 1.
Okay.
That's
cool.
what a twin spell is? Mm-hmm. Got it. Okay.
Cool. So then, the most I can target right now with Tasha's Mind Whip is 3.
Yeah. That makes sense the way that
Cool.
that ended
That
Thank you,
is not
sir.
nearly as exponential. Makes a lot more sense
Ah,
than into it.
Oh yeah, I was like, I can do 8. Like
Where he's just.
you walk into a room and go, real. Oh my god.
We're fucking down.
All right, good stuff. That's shaman.
Or more realistically, he walks in the room and says real and nobody does it.
I was thinking about the voice for a second that I was gonna have to do, and then I heard. Do you want me up there?
No.
My. He's just. He's got his just arm just kind of hung in there like there's a little hoof. So. Oh. No, he's definitely eating a shark. And he's 100% just swimming with y'all. Like taking on other little things. Cool. So, he's gonna hold an action in case someone comes within his threatening range.
Cool.
Hopefully it's not one of y'all. I mean, you can stifle that, but it'd be funny. Okay. Little swarmers. This is the one that you guys see essentially that is like, kind of wafer thin, but they're going to run on it and go. So it's pretty funny. Of course, it's supposed to be a swarm, right? And they get pack tactics and all that stuff, but they only brought one homie with them, so they're like, dang it. But all right, and they're going to have the little trident, and then pack tactics. Go look at Jen. Like, you should have stayed in the nest. Bless you. Jen's is like, get away from me. Stab you.
I'm allergic to cotton.
Stab me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to be, and they have that 5 feet of an line. They just get plus on the roll. Yeah. It was almost in that 20 again. No, it would be 19. That's going to be a total of 15. So they do a D6 plus 2. That's going to be a clean 1.
Okay.
What is this? I'm not going to roll a 2 or higher than 2. Okay, that's the Swarmer. Cyrus, no one is jostling you away, but you most certainly can make a perception to try to wake up.
You said the boat was hit pretty
It was, yeah.
significantly?
Yeah. So if you are asleep, it would be a -5 at the.
Yep, we'll see what happens.
If Cormac can do it.
I rolled a 3, so no.
Never.
So that's 3 minus 5, so that puts me at -2 plus whatever my perception is, which is
You're-
well below a 10.
No, you're good. You're good. I was like, you are a cleric, but there's also 3 is no bueno.
Yeah.
So you're up there, or like you're down there, and you just
napping.
the wheels like you will protect me as everything up. Besides like, yards over there. Should we get up and do something about this too? What? They'll call out if you just. Okay.
Can I come to fire a cannon?
Yeah. Why not? 100%. So, would you
loud.
want her
Yeah.
to? Oh yes, that I was like.
That's
I was gonna say she 100%
there's no one to
just
target.
She just turns it up like I've seen one of these before.
Target vessel.
He's laying down.
It's like no, it rolls disadvantage. So she most certainly can. They'll get. That's
Beginning
cool.
of the Patriot.
Yeah. Next round she'll go right after you, but 100% fired off.
I saw it down there and I was like,
Yeah. Let me do this. I'm gonna put Mr. Nix at a 1.10, and then I'll put her at a 1.13 or 1.1. Awesome. Okay. Salt descending. It's a bit special. Okay, yeah, everyone, I'm awake now. Because when one cannon goes off, a couple more.
He's just paying the fire in the cannon.
Crystal's just over there, like little nose bleeding over a parrot, little maw there. Okay.
Because of the sirens call or because they didn't shoot at anything?
Oh, it's because they didn't fire it and they did anything. But it's one of those. Hey, we all got our package. So, all right, top of the round. Predator.
I didn't get to go.
Yeah, you're after patch. I apologize.
That's okay.
The colors are more vivid on here than they are on there, and I was like, hey,
Well,
what's that thing?
It looks like Vessels is somehow a split in the just 'cause
yeah. So
it's all these colors and then just a solid black bar. Where I'm like, perfect, but also I really thought it was a split image.
I can make it purple.
I'll take dark purple.
Is that a screenshot you have to flip though?
Yeah, it'll take me just a second. Now that I actually fucking remember what's going down. No, that was Frank, the black unmarked right there. What's up? Yeah, well, maybe.
He done died.
What's wrong with you? I say he did.
High priest to shepherd.
How can you wake up dead?
Look at him. Cleave the Zord, one jump.
He can beat somebody.
How you gonna take somebody out
elevator.
at the own whip? Ooh.
Pull somebody out the own whip. Beat the ass in the daylight.
Yeah, beat it in the daylight. That's
Beat the ass in the Ember Falls light.
Yes, sir. Oh, no. It's like it's fucking perfect. Give me that. What you got, Jen?
Where's the door to the downstairs?
It's right here.
Go down.
So look, you got this one right here.
Not help.
You didn't
know
go
what?
upstairs in one round.
So
you jack.
here. So right behind the metal and around this dude, and then over here.
Okay, where is Cormac?
Right here.
He's about to come up.
Yes, but you technically can't. It doesn't matter.
Give
He's
it
over
up.
there.
Okay. How tall or how high up is the crow's nest?
Ooh.
150.
It's like 100. It's like it's at least 100 feet up.
Okay. Is there are there any platforms or anything between?
Yes. So every 20 feet, there's something that you can kind of grab onto, kind of where it goes out, you know, and little platforms.
Okay.
They like rope and set shit down, and if they have to repair the sails or the mast or anything.
Would I, if I got up there, would I like be in danger right now of tumbling down? Is the boat rocking?
It is, and
Should we come
remember,
rocking?
it's difficult terrain.
I'm thinking of using Thunderstep.
So if you get onto one of the platforms, you can hang on.
Okay.
You hope.
Then I'm gonna do Thunderstep has a range of 90 feet. You said every 20 feet, so I'll go up.
You want to go up and then land 10 and see if you fall?
No, go up the
No.
whole, go up the whole 80.
No.
Does the boat
And
walk
see if you
at the
fall.
right moment to see if the point is...
No. Am I in danger of falling?
You have
I'm
enough.
not gonna do it if I'm gonna fall.
I understand. You have enough wherewithal to calculate the, you know.
Okay, cool. I'm
We'll
gonna.
roll for it. No, I'm just-
But we,
So you're going to be 80 feet up.
the precedent is set. If we teleport up there, we don't have to roll for it.
I'm gonna go up 40.
Cool.
Negotiations worked.
Hold on. Actually, I'm sorry.
I was like, got me.
I've changed my mind again.
You teleported.
That's Milliard. Who's the wings?
Crystal.
Okay, that is okay. And then
That's
the tail.
Baylor. The what?
The tail.
Right here?
Yeah.
That is your guardian. The predator
Okay.
is the one with the 2 spears.
It's one of the ones I tried to
Shaman.
touch his mind with.
Okay.
And I know they all really, really look exactly like what they are.
Okay. Let me check another
Yes, they-
range on something really fast. and then
Actually,
I will decide.
I should have made one of them this person.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go the full 80 feet.
There it is. Okay.
And
I didn't get one of those.
they make a Constitution saving throw.
Word.
Everyone within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god, what are you doing up here?
No. No.
Ah, I should have run over to you and done it. But that's okay. I had to die.
Later, dear.
No, I've got a bonus action to get me out of the.
I didn't know if
You nat
you
20.
could take someone.
The net cannot be escaped. Even with a blink. You'd then be netted somewhere else. So you're up, they
He's just 30 feet away, put it in a net. It's just like, oh, I'm basically wearing it.
You rolled a 3 and an 8.
Okay, great. They both take
This is the gym fight.
I'm gonna need the dice to be
3d10
fair.
thunder damage.
How much? It's
3d10.
3d10? Nice.
3d10.
Oh, luckily
Right?
they're immune to thunder. I know.
I'm gonna need you to roll 3 10s.
don't need it to be. I don't really answer.
Oh, that's true. That's fair. Oh, hell.
Sound waves.
I don't
Sound is
have
amplified of water, I feel like.
One help.
I have plenty of guys. I just some of them are not my friends.
Well, we didn't treat him like that.
I tried. This is
Okay.
my fault.
Dice friendships are strictly transactional.
WTF, mate?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
13.
30 points?
Yeah.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah. And it's really, really loud.
Everything within.
What? The water elemental, like, you basically knock it in half, but of course it's for flavor and it just reforms, but it's kind of one of those. Oh, you're up there?
But now it's fixated on you. And it's not going to hit Vessel.
Well, then you're okay. Great.
There it goes.
Hit it. Then.
It's so
Get it. Go.
He's
Why is
less
my-
worried about that one.
Oh, I see
The
what
one that
happened.
threw the net on him.
Cool.
And all the ones I can think
So,
that he normally can hurt.
Look, it was, it just sounds like it's your fault trying to hurt him.
Okay, that's my action.
Word.
And then
She said 13. Okay. Where's my.
I will bonus action produce flame.
Okay.
And burn the nest.
I've been summoned.
Were you producing that there flame?
Just in my hand. I'm gonna throw it next time.
Understood.
Oh my god, she's literally just standing and Molotoving. It's a sea of thieves. It just.
Amazing.
Is it storming? Is it raining? It is? Okay, then I'm gonna do something different next
You know,
time.
lightning.
Yeah.
13 points of damage to them, you guys. You're right there. They're not super excited about that, but it is what it is. It's actually that and this. Come on, now. Okay. Okay. Those Jen. Those are the bottom of the round. You have to place to the next game. Then we're gonna go back up to Predator, and then Guardian, and then Watermelon. Really hit me. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we got Predator here. Okay. It looks at it. It has a harpoon, and it's like, get him, and like, his buddy's like, no. Like, it's one of those, don't throw it. It's what do you call it? Disadvantage.
You just see under the mask and he's going.
Yes. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so Predator's gonna walk over.
And I say it as a joke, but no. Like Vessel's.
Yeah, no, 100%. They're like. Let me see. Oh, okay, cool. Actually, yeah, it's just dagger. They just. He's gonna try and get you like a fish. This was wiggling. Do it. Mm-hmm. Hit me. Okay, that's 16, 20. And then nat 20 on that one. So these should be my 3 points of damage, 3 things of damage here. Check it. 665. Plus 4.
That's more than 3.
Tell me what that is.
21.
Speak to me.
Yeah, use fucking words.
Those were all.
It's 21, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's one of those. It's just like.
Cool.
All right. Guardian.
Vessel looks incredibly hurt, but he is still. He is still
Yeah.
fighting against the dying light.
Yes, indeed. Okay. That's it.
He's potentially going to use drastic measures.
Oh, so you're actually down in here, aren't you?
That's
what you said.
Yeah, but I just want to make sure because I haven't put.
Yeah, there's about to be Tyrannosaurus.
Okay, so
One spell polymorph.
all right, Duder's in the.
Tyrannosaurus from the top rope.
I'm sorry. Can I do just a quick message to someone on my... Okay, cool.
Yeah, message Patch and say, hey, come fucking do something.
No.
He's like, snack.
That's
Oh, you're being useless
Sarah.
under the ship? Thanks, bro.
Just don't.
Anytime.
look at your thing. I'm about to send you something.
We'll send it fast. You're bleeding to death.
You get dangled over the edge, and it's like, ooh, fish.
Well, that's what they're gonna do if they knock you unconscious.
check for a vessel not being scared.
Just take a dive and within Patch's mouth, it's safe.
Yeah,
Technically.
or 2 people.
For a little bit, yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna.
Frank's just in there.
Our guardian friend is going to.
Frank just sees
Cool.
the mouth.
Has his trident out. He's like, It's like he's still rigging.
And there's a solid chance my plan means nothing if this hits, because it's gonna. 'Cause it takes,
13 plus.
it hits.
All right.
takes an
So
11
D8.
in normal circumstances.
It's your dex.
A plus 1.
2.
So 2 or
6
13.
points of damage on the.
Perfect. Vessel's awake.
Okay. And then he gets.
He's not happy that he's awake. He
Yeah.
would rather die, but
Well, he may have the chance.
he's gonna be full of holes.
He's got one more.
Oh, he's got one more.
Yeah, they have 2 attacks.
If it does 5 or more, Vessel's unconscious.
There's a way that it is not actually. Ah. 16 plus. Right. If I roll a 1, you're alive.
Perfect.
You're not.
Yeah, Vessel's unconscious.
Okay, you're unconscious and still restrained. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, that's concentrated. You're not doing any of that. Oh, so it's brown. Okay. Rip. Bonk. Okay. That's your guardian. That's that going. So he moved over here. He's gonna then move. Oops. So he's gonna come in here.
I failed my first death save.
So he's gonna move over between the water friend, and then
Oh wait, no, I'm not a warcaster yet, and also it's not even concentration. So
all right. So move that. Other dude is gonna look up. Try to. They know where you're coming from, so they're gonna get over here. And then
Yeah. I just thunder wave the top of the thing.
I was gonna say you're there too, right?
pretty much. Then the watermelon's turn. You're gonna try to be like, whoa. He's gonna pull you at your own whip.
Oh, perfect.
Well, he's gonna try anyways.
Right at it. It's like, I need to get up there, man.
He's going to try to whelm you. Please make a strength save, or we're gonna make you grappled, restrained, and unable to breathe while under.
19.
oh, you can remove the magic effect. I no longer have innate sorcery.
No, you do.
You were unconscious and restrained. That's all those are.
Maintain innate
I
sorcery.
said that,
So we never even bother with innate sorcery. Perfect.
He does get to keep it.
No, honestly, we could never bother with innate sorcery to begin with.
But he does get to keep
It means nothing.
What's that?
Innate sorcery.
Yeah, innate sorcery stays up even if you go down.
Beautiful.
Oh, cool.
There you go.
It's just up for a minute.
Not that it fucking matters.
I
No, not that it
just
matters, but-
say to the thing that was underwhelming. Can I roll?
Now, instead of saying words, kill it.
Well, it's not my turn yet, but it's coming.
That is it. So, okay, that. Okay, now this would, and this is a normal water elemental. This is going to tell me if you take half or not, or whatever. It just enters your square, basically.
Okay.
So it's just kind of where you are. So now it's going to.
So it's below that?
Well, it's kind of half.
Up on you going.
You're so startled.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, that was his action. It tries to do that, and yeah, it's just going to be like in your space, like where you are, effectively, but you're not grappled or restrained. So, and then
Low section high.
the water elemental's like
19.
all right, 19, nice, excellent work.
And then I'm gonna take a stab at the one I'm assuming next to Cormac.
Cool. So what's going down is this homie, the elemental, is on the stairs, like, and then Cormac's in him.
Ah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can still poke at him if you want.
Okay.
Or you can try to go past him and hit one of the other duders, but you probably have a better chance at that.
This guy would have actually been under here.
We're gonna give Cormac a turn and see
Well,
what he
actually,
does.
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
stab at the next one.
He would have ran over there. That's a little big swarmer.
And this one's the one that's singing.
The single one's over here, concentrating.
Ah.
No.
18.
Yep. And which one did you hit?
It's this first one downstairs.
That one? Perfect. So, let's see, the Predator had the two things. Okay, so the Guardian takes 15 hit, so. Yeah, you guys haven't smacked Predator yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you have. He's gonna hit. Come on. Just give you guys AC. 14.
Sacrifice a d6 for withdrawal.
Yep. Where's the corner?
17 damage to him.
Holy crap. To the Predator? 17? He's so close!
Follow up with my dagger
Okay.
at advantage because effects.
They hate it. But yeah, if you nick him, you get him.
I do.
Let's go. How do I do this?
Around the water elemental. Just stab. Follow up with a second stab. Probably in the leg.
Right, it's like, yeah, you go up and he's like,
Just to nick him.
Yeah.
The ankle even.
You got him. Down.
And then I withdraw.
And then back down.
I guess I was there, so.
Mm-hmm.
3. I'll telecantha to guard the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Is she fresh?
She's Roger's ring.
Okay. Is this like her second summoning?
If
that?
you've had a long rest, get it done.
I don't believe I have.
This is also something too. If you would have been thinking about it the night before, you could have done it when you slept, and then said, "Cool, I'm doing the thing." So you probably would have.
Okay.
So this could be the level up. At this point in time, the Kantha looks a little more. I don't want to say like refined, but it's kind of. They almost look a little more alive. And hilariously enough, is this a Kantha? It looks like Catherine Zeta-Jones. It makes me laugh.
I
Halfway love.
may have lost those stats again.
Oh, no worries. I will send it to you.
They're gone once more.
I mean, once more gone, once more into the breach. Mark up. Here we go. So. No, you're fine.
It is, go ahead.
What's that?
You're good.
Oh. Just do the thing. Just fill it in. Nah, we'll find it. Okay, so that was Dorian Nix, Kantha, guarding the stairs. Alright, so this.
I'm gonna have her take a smack.
Oh, perfect. Let me switch.
That's why I'm looking for.
Yeah, bird. Get you. I can't do it. Oh, I know what I'll do as well.
Oh. Found it.
Oh, nice. I'll try to put these in the what you call it, the Discord, so it'll be pinned on there.
She will take a slash at the elemental.
Ooh, nice.
She misses,
Oh,
but continues to guard.
all right. Should be good. Should be good indeed. This. I'm just gonna send this to you so it's up top. Oop. Hopefully that is it. All right. Vessel.
Does Nessie still shoot the cannon?
I had a count that shoot it last time. SE.
So Nesserel is
Death save passed.
Good job, thank you, Jim. I do appreciate it. Who's this?
Got one of each.
Okay. Bang. Need more prayers for them. Okay. Let's see. Vessel got that. Oh, text, I see that. Cormac and then Shaman.
Alright, well, I guess I'll just swim through the elemental and walk out of him onto the deck.
You just see him like, what the fuck? Okay, so you're gonna be out here on the deck. You can step over his homie.
Can I go towards Vessel?
Yeah, of course.
And I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Vessel.
Perfect. Do things go before him? Because he's gonna die again.
So, well, I was gonna say, one thing went off to go to try to ambush him. Then it'll be the water elemental versus Cormac versus the world. You're fine.
You gain 7.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna use my action to
What's that manifest like? Your healing wave. You give him a little bzz. Claire, we're not losing you again.
because it's just verbal. It's not anything else. So, like I said, the wood is like anchor point, but I guess it's just
No, that's fine. Yeah.
I don't really have a
Anchor point. And then Vessel goes.
Is it?
Once more. I'm sorry.
Pulls
The
it.
hunger of haters.
Yikes.
Is the water elemental the only one nearby?
Yeah, so one's down. The shaman is staying back because they know their role. And then you have the guardian up because the predator just got nicked to death. And the swarmer has run off.
A 22 and a 16 to hit.
15 to hit that gosh. Both. You got him.
Okay. And then, so that's 7 thunder and sad 5 thunder. But if it attacks anybody but me, it has disadvantage on its attacks.
Nice.
So straight roll against Vessel.
Next turn, it's to get you out of the net. This turn is just to get
So
you
with the
alive.
net, it takes a 10 to hit it. Did you actually hit it
Yeah,
last
if I'd
time?
lived long enough, I could
I
have
hit
gotten
it
myself
with
out of it.
Well, I
Roll your d.
I did not know that it took a 10.
I didn't either. It would have
But-
taken a 10. You know. But
Sure.
it has
That's the nat
HP.
20 coming to effect.
Sure. So go ahead and roll damage.
7.
Pull you out of the net.
So he wakes up out of the net.
Yep.
Cool.
You're out of the net. Gain another 10 HP because you wouldn't have been critical on because it wouldn't have had advantage.
Well, he wouldn't be unconscious then, but
I will say you could take a free action. Like you can have a turn.
his free action is kill the element.
The old double action.
No. 17
Well,
HP.
I was going to say.
I can work with 17 HP. He can get the fuck out of that situation now.
Yeah.
If it had gotten to my turn before, he could have, but it didn't. So he didn't.
So you said. Isaac, how much did you do? 7 and
7 and 5
I didn't hit
damage.
12? Okay.
No, on your first turn.
It's thunder.
An 8 sorcery.
Oh.
I shouldn't have. I should have dipped the fuck out. And then, but also, there was nobody else up there, so it would have been Gentleman.
No, there
instead.
was.
Yeah, it would have been Gentleman instead, which inexplicably is the person he is helping currently. So
I don't know.
I can't.
Actually.
I mean, with how the dice are going, she would have been fine. But
They just miss, and they, you know.
and then
Okay.
look
so,
back at him, lock on.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. Well, the best part is they can like jump around in water and like they have nets and harpoons that they toss for free. And so it'd be one of those literally they go away and they're like, get him.
Yeah, but all of them are grouped up pretty decent now.
If it was just me, we'd be in the water.
Yeah, no, it'd be great.
Yeah.
It'd be great because they would think they had the upper hand and it'd be like, nah.
Oh, yeah, there's a good group of them grouped up within 40 feet of each other, so Shit about to get fucking rough on the upper deck.
I think so.
Also, you guys might not be able to come back up for a minute.
Who?
Whoever's below. At least that door.
Oh,
What's up?
Vessel's gonna go scorched earth. And by that I mean wet, slimy earth.
that was
Yeah.
Cormac Shaman. Is now going to.
It's
Their song is
time.
continued. They can kind of keep that going.
That's his verbal command. It's slime time.
Okay. They can command the elemental to whelm and restrain and grapple and drown and start drowning him. Or they can tidal wave or hold person. What would the shaman do?
What does tidal wave do?
It's a third level spell that's like.
If they can do anything that pushes people off the boat, that's what they would do.
Okay.
He's right. I hate it. But he's
Tidal wave can hit multiple people.
Yeah. That's okay. So let me look at Drew real quick on tidal wave.
It's
Y'all.
just like, thanks.
Sleep's like, go get him, tiger, and then you get up and
And throw people overboard. And then it's Vessel that gets eaten.
at least you're not in the net.
Your character just keeping me my badge.
Vessel's like, what the fuck?
Hijack my god now.
That's not what I was trying to do.
That you know of.
That I know of.
So yeah,
Nobody tells
they're gonna
me
come over
anything.
here. Then they're gonna be able to hit you both with tidal wave. So you must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failure, you're gonna take 48 bludgeoning damage, and you're not prone.
Oh, perfect.
Wrong save.
What a save that I'm good at.
12.
Yeah.
I think there's a phrase.
12.
Hey, we're gonna do the same thing's gonna happen to both.
You
overboard.
guys look at each other, and it. So like, let's go. So with this, the water spreads out in all directions. This, 10 feet tall. Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Okay.
Less than 12.
All right. 8, 6, 5.
Vessel's unconscious.
25.
21.
And presumably in the water.
Well, they just knocked you prone.
Yeah, no, you're just prone.
So yeah, Vessel's unconscious again.
All right.
He's really living up to Sleep's reputation.
Yeah, which is none.
New thing. Okay, that's their turn, and then it's gonna be Patch and Jen, and you can hear Patch like, "Come on, just knock him in here."
I'm trying. Goodness
Hey, it's
gracious.
worth through Morgan.
Okay, and then me.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is the shaman? Is it?
The shaman's the one concentrating.
Oh,
Concentrate on this bitch.
Sorry, yeah, the elemental. I've said I didn't have anything that's clear.
okay, and then who's right next?
And right next to you,
No.
or the one in front of the shaman.
Yeah.
That is the guardian,
Oh, okay.
the one who can protect their homie.
Great. I'm gonna do Call of Lightning.
Counter spell. You're too far away. Okay, 60 feet.
Yeah.
But you're 80.
Oh shit, can I counterspell Tidal Wave?
Yeah.
Counterspell.
Yeah, because you have a reaction. So, they go, "Bah," and then what's your
And then,
counterspell?
because I'm I'm not
No,
restrained
no.
anymore. So yeah, he just counterspells it.
Yeah, because it's their little spell. Nuts.
And his counterspell is, fuck you!
And they're like, oh!
I like that.
It's like, eat absolute shit.
Smacks it, they're like, yeah, you fucking tell him.
It needs to be like a Doctor
Nice and
Strange thing where it just
straightforward.
turns into something like a bunch of bugs or something.
Yeah, I'm so not used to being a caster, so I'm like, I didn't even consider like, oh, counterspell's an option. I'm like, no, yeah, fuck you, counterspell.
Sand.
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, that was a pretty hard fail cycle, so it was like, I get it.
And it's just
100%.
like, You're gonna fucking die.
Counter spell.
So they pull up a whole big thing of water and like, fuck you! And they go, and the water's already back down.
You know, he's just.
And they get back down. We know Lewis.
He gets it.
Hey, you know.
That's Vessel's verbal component for counterspells. Just the saddest meow.
Oh, alright, Jim, what you up to? You call it in, and then where are you sitting at? Where's, oh, meow.
I'm gonna center on the main mast so it will cover everyone.
Okay.
But I'm gonna hit the shaman.
Okay, oh, yeah, sorry. I was like, you're just gonna on top of yourself, like, we're gonna get them all.
I was like, I stopped the wave so I could dive.
I'm in the highest point. I'll be safe.
Yeah. Okay, going for the shaman. And that's a Dex. It's funny that they have this too.
Yes.
Nice.
Kill the shaman.
Yeah, I'm like, we've got to fix this.
Fix it. It's like, yeah.
And it is 40-10. Okay, 40-10.
Does that just hit a 5-foot area, or is it?
Well, so it hits and then anyone within 5 feet. So that's why I said the shaman. So it'll hit both.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's the save?
15. Dex 15.
Yeah, they roll a 14 plus,
Okay.
so they take half of 40-10.
Both of them?
What's that?
Both of them?
Oh, the other one. Do they just take half, or do they go save 2? Sorry.
Yeah,
save
everybody
two?
saves.
Did you? They go like hug him. It's like, oh my god. So the first one's gonna take the full damage with you, but you might end up making it real special.
The first one, the shaman?
If they do enough damage to that thing, or enough in the 40-10, you could potentially kill the homie.
Okay.
So we had one fail, one
20.
succeed.
Yeah, this succeeded,
Okay.
failed.
20 total.
And the one that's 5 feet, do they take full damage? If they-
Yeah, it's exactly as if it had hit.
Alrighty. You said 20?
Total.
Can you could be a little less? Give me a little less? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, no, that's they do have a shield. They have a little more HP. I thought he was about to die, but he is bloody. They're you said 20. It looks like a proper any attack from any one of y'all that's average will kill this Gaudian. So, but still got that out. They took half. They need to roll for their concentration. Make it.
Oh, will you also give me a concentration?
I can. Yes. Can indeed. Be lightning. So I'll put the down, and a burning ring of lightning. Okay.
It does cover the whole ship, though. Mostly.
Oh shit! Is it 120 something?
120 foot radius?
No, diameter.
But still,
the
that's
ship-
six of everything.
Still gigantic.
Yeah. So it's like, it was already thunder and lightning. It's like, now it's my thunder and lightning. Okay. Made their save, took the 10, then it's going to be Gin Patch Swarmer. Oh, yeah. They're coming behind you. It's like, oh, we're going to get him.
The one over there.
Yeah. So,
How far did he move?
he's going to do like 5 damage, bro.
Natural 20.
Oh my god, yeah, that'd be something, wouldn't it? Actually,
Natural.
no. He's gonna get in here and he's gonna hide somewhere. Yeah, we'll just be in there.
Good luck.
He's like, no,
He doesn't.
I would rather die later.
Or be
He
interrogated.
puts a banana on the stove and he goes and lays.
Yes, I see it's me playing Sea of Thieves. Time to harass this ship for hours.
Where is he?
Why does the ship keep burning?
Oh god.
There's been a banana on the stove the whole time.
Whoever's cooking this shit better get their act together.
He's sat there and is like, what the fuck? All right. They do get.
The only pose that matters is plank.
Yeah.
Or the curl and roll ball.
Oh, my
They do
favorite
get a
time.
pretty decent amount.
Mess with
So let me
solo
write it down, and
sweepers.
then that's going to be their turn. And
Just
then
pencil behind their main mast. To where they're at the wheel and they never see you.
Hey, Brian, why don't you see? Oh, you're awake because the fucking cannon thing went off and everything's one hand.
Okay.
Get in there, Tiger. Not Miley.
All right, so he'll get up,
Got a bunch of little nigga.
not really knowing what's going on, won't think to put on his chainmail, but he'll grab the razor
It would
and
take 10 whole minutes.
yeah,
so.
and he'll kind of stumble out, hand on the door frame and kind of look left, right. Does he get a sense of where the commotion is? 'Cause I'm assuming he doesn't see anyone below deck right now.
It's above you, 100%. You can
Well-
hear like smacks and,
He's below deck, right? Doing like.
but he is 2
Oh.
down, so he's got to go up 1.
You catch me at the top of the ladder.
Catch him outside. How about that?
We win the thing.
So he hasn't gotten a long rest yet, correct? Oh, okay.
This is at the tail end of the watch, so
Gotcha.
y'all, everybody was fresh.
Well,
This
it's
is
okay,
this is
doesn't
second
matter.
watch, but
Doesn't matter.
Were you just gonna do the last mojo? Okay.
he was going to do all of them
No, no,
because
I
he
know,
long
I know.
rested beforehand.
So this is at the tail end of the second one. So if you can get a long rest with 6 hours, and then also sleep a little.
So
longer,
if you're
like
an
Cyrus
elf, then yeah, you're long rested.
did. There you go.
I've been woken sleeping all day, so.
I
It's
have not gotten a long rest. So I don't think.
you can get a long rest. That's fine.
Can I get it after we fight?
Anybody can get a long rest. It don't matter.
He will start moving towards the next deck up.
Yeah. So you're gonna be popping out from down here. I'll say you can be right by the stairs. So just tell me which side of the ship you're on. Like or here or here. Like you could be anywhere in between. The ways up, here, here, and here.
He would probably be at the center of the ship.
Cool.
So where he's maybe this big. Oh, yep, right up there. So he's got 30 feet of movement that he can use to get up to that next level.
Yes, he comes out with you like, what's going on?
Fireball.
She becomes a little cartoon with the chicken.
Okay.
30 feet. It is 5 to get up. So you come out, that's 5. You go up, that's 5. So you got 20 left. About normal movement.
And 20 feet of normal movement will get me where now?
So each of these little babies are little squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you can be here, and then anywhere within 20 you can go. So
There's stairs right next to a Akantha there, if you're trying to get all the way up.
so yeah, that goes up as well.
That is
Up
where all the bed.
and up. Yeah. So yeah.
So yeah, he'll kind of look around, seeing people in a combative state.
You actually just notice everybody hiding over there, and it's like.
Well, it must be a surprise party. They're celebrating with fireworks.
Well, are all those people friendly down there?
No.
Okay.
Well, Akantha is, but
He recognizes Akantha.
there is somebody down there. I mean, you're passive, like, unless you're actively trying to look for him, there's something's down there that something's up.
Cool.
And your breaker's going
What's
pretty
the
well,
something
too.
up? Which of those figures?
That guy right there,
Yeah.
which, unless you have a 20 passive, you don't know he's there.
Oh, yeah. Then no. So he'll kind of
I mean, I guess
He
I
probably
should take
doesn't
him off
see-
the board, but I'm going to
probably doesn't see Nix.
Nix isn't hidden right now.
Oh, okay. How's Nix look?
Like he hasn't been touched.
He was about to be, but I was like, this would be better.
He'll
Must be
just
nice.
like Cyrus is. What's going on? Do I need to go up?
Not through those stairs.
All right. And not knowing which way to go, he'll go to his right and start making his way for those other stairs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
and then he will dash and go up.
Someone is going to try to take a tag opportunity on you. Yeah!
No, those are the stairs, right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is that
So here or here, this is ladders that go up. Those are stairs.
Yeah,
that
he
go
would
up.
take the
ladder?
because it's so he'll climb up,
Yep.
and when he gets up on deck,
So you're right there, effectively.
what does he see now? He sees
In front of you, a shit show. Lightning being called down from the sky, controlled by someone you can't see. There is a bird person over there who looks like they're about to have an egg. In front, it looks like water is in the shape of a large man who is very distraught at the moment due to one of his enemies walking through him like he's nothing. You do see a siren or something singing that is charming somebody or some people, and you can tell the crew that's normally there. Smack he's not really a combatant, he's more of a fodder. That's why he's not effective. Also, he didn't have any of the armor, so it kind of works like Pirates of the Caribbean's, be a little bit cursed. So, but you see Vance just up there, Crystal's doing their thing, Balthazar just inside of his room. So they're all frozen, and we have an unconscious vessel or a lump on the
He's
ground.
conscious.
He's
I
conscious.
counterspelled the thing.
This we're good. We're taking this off.
okay.
Got a 4K vessel.
Yeah.
He looks. In his mouth, you can tell he's upset.
Okay. Who's the person that's laying down beside
His jaw.
him?
Really are.
Miliard
very
and
sad.
Tulum are just.
Like, yeah.
If you'd like to wake them up and have them do something, you may control them.
okay.
See, even breathing, a slight snore.
He's just in his element.
Um,
He's actually resting more easily than he has in months.
and it looks like there's a big old water elemental over there.
Yep, he actually is used to all of his friends being dead and harassing him, so this
Correct.
is actually perfect. And yes, it's a water animal that is large, and it's just all, it looks like a big man.
Yeah, he's got a bonus action, so he's
Like
going to use that
how-
to cast a spell. And he's going to go ahead and cast a 3rd level.
That's a really good bonus action.
Does 3rd level spiritual weapon do anything better?
It's just, I think, a more D8. It's a more D8.
Yeah, a more d8. So yeah, he'll go ahead and use that, place it
Okay.
right next to that elemental.
Okay. At what
So as he
cost?
comes up, he kind of holds up the razor and just kind of goes, okay. Lend me your spear, Arush, and the spear will come down, streaking from the sky in its flaming fashion into the back of the elemental.
Huh?
Hopefully. That's a 14 plus. What was it plus?
You're gonna
More
hit.
than one you got.
Yeah, it's
Okay, it's more than one, so I hit them. And so that will be. Yes, and yes. Cool. One of those was a 1, so that's awesome.
Welcome to the party.
That would be a total of 10 radiant damage. And that would be action, movement, and bonus action.
nice. Excellent work. That was 10 radiant. Awesome. So, Flaming Sphere or Spear, boom! It's taking chunks out of him. You can tell he's fine with fire. He was born in it, molded by it.
Fine, he didn't take as much as. Well, it's not really fire, it's radiant. But
Fine or immune?
No, he since it is radiant, it's one of those. He was saying it's fire, so he's like,
I'll be good.
fire, you little.
Yeah, exactly. So
Divine fire.
yep. No, so it's normal damage. So
Nice.
And he was speaking Aquan,
Actually,
but you can know what they said this time.
is spiritual rated or is it?
And none of us speak
Force,
that
not
shit. Get out of
force
here.
damage, but it works, huh?
Said, and none of us speak that shit. Get out of here.
I was trying. Oh yeah.
Speak up.
Did the siren do a concentration check when I hit
You're
it?
fucking dead.
They rolled 14 plus.
Where's the siren at? Which one is the siren?
Right there.
Okay, I got a few others.
It's the one that you're about to
Here you
make
go.
up to fucking see.
We'll let everybody
That's fine.
know which one is the siren. It's the one in the wheelchair.
It's Professor X.
Are you a mutant or just a weird guy? Amazing. Good job, Stars. Did you want to wake up earlier?
I don't got nothing else I can do.
I mean, you'd just be like,
He's sleeping up on the deck.
yeah, he normally sleeps in a hammock up there.
If it doesn't, no, not right now.
Okay. Tulu's just like,
Yeah, he's like,
Let him rest.
he's still not even sure what's going on. He's now getting drenched in rain and just hurled a spear from heaven down on the.
yeah, the brazier hates it. The brazier. Damn it. If I hadn't already thought of a name for them, it would be Frazier.
I found
Frazier.
Vessel's bed.
Amazing. Okay. Guardian, still up.
I hate it. No.
Stop.
No, that's no. One.
That's the
He
worst.
totally would.
Okay.
no.
Guardian
no.
is going to.
no. I decide.
You're out there.
And no.
Yeah, there's no way it could even hit Jen, so it's gonna. Like,
Sleeps in
follow
a
me.
crab.
It's gonna come over here to
Different
Cormac,
arachnids.
and it's gonna
There's
smack you
different.
twice, get you.
E. Crabs are arachnids, aren't they? Are they not? They're like sea
left its
arachnids?
friend all alone.
Well, hopefully they're gonna come.
Not
Well,
before I
I'm
know.
Have I been lied to
They're
this whole
crustaceans.
Oh yeah, he
They're not-
actually would
I
know
think
that.
so. They're not arachnids.
They're like sea
Is it within
arachnids,
30
right?
feet?
They're like
mean-
adjacent.
Sure. But they're crabs.
30?
No, you're a crab. But also,
Eventually, everything is a crab. So.
3, 4, 5, 6. No.
everything's
No, you gotta be
fish
within.
if you
Yeah,
look
10
at
more.
it.
Do you know carcination?
The Guardian
The
of
process
the
by which
Galaxy
everything becomes a crab.
would not leave his homie, because that is right.
That's a process
But they have
that exists.
Yes.
Trident.
What
Oh. I only have one left.
the trigger?
You're right.
effect?
He wouldn't leave his homie. Sorry.
Crabs
That
just
one.
constantly
Yeah.
evolve.
Well, he is going to throw a harpoon at you.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to
So the-
Captain America
The
catch
ones that
this
exist
shit.
aren't even
That'd be
really
cool as
related
hell.
to each other.
I
The
guess
triggering
within
effect is
30
just
feet.
time.
Existence,
So
yes.
he actually didn't move at all. He was further away because he's trying to protect
I
the
hate
siren.
it.
Because Guardian definitely knows if siren goes,
Okay,
it's
so
over.
that's totally a spider.
I'm glad that you're saying brute.
I'd rather it be
16
that.
plus 6, 22.
Hits.
Got him. Once. We're gonna get you. Try to do a D8 plus 4. 11 points of damage, good shit.
8.
He's like, yo, what was that? Okay.
My shoulder pad comes out and launches magic missiles at him.
Funny enough, that might do it. Because he's under 10, so. Elemental. He'll start punching you. Because if he whelms you, you'll say it's under, and then he'll want to kill you even more. So he's just going to try to smack you.
You're so perfectly whelmed.
One is a 2.
Cap.
The other is a 19 plus 7, 26.
Cap.
Whelm this. And he's like, oh, okay.
Shield?
They don't get shield.
Shut up.
But still, some of the situations like refreshing.
I was like, you didn't have a magic initiative. Seven
Cormac's like,
one.
I haven't felt something in months.
I know. We're gonna change that. Just
like
for you.
It's like a little splash of water to wake me up.
A shower.
There it is. Plus 4, so that's gonna be 12.
Bludgeoning?
Yeah, it's just the old Dukaroo.
9.
So it's boom, boom, boom. It's gonna get into your square. But it's just like,
He's not gonna like it if he actually ever succeeds.
he didn't know that. This thing used to be invincible, and this is just a homie of something else. So technically, in your square, he's there. So,
Okay.
but you're like, okay, you're in the ambiotic fluids. It's wonderful in there. Dorian, Akantha, Vessel. And I'll say this too: you guys ever all like go in a row? You could do some combo shit if you ever want to. If you like want to get creative and be cool with it.
Well, if you want to be able to not be able to see any of them before your turn, let me go first.
What?
My own joke. You go first. Makes way more sense.
Akantha's like, do it.
1, 2, 3, 6, 4. Is that the stairs?
That's it. So in front there's the
Gonna
guardian.
regret going there, but
Stab.
He's like, oh, so he's got his shield up.
It's okay.
He's like, I'm from the Gladiator. See, I'm one of the hoplites.
We get a 26. Yeah.
She does
I had a
that.
thing for this. No,
the Achilles stab where it's just straight through both lungs and heart. Just,
I mean, I just very much love the.
We're going under because I'm sprinting up these stairs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can.
For 9 damage.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How about you do this? You're going underneath, so he's like,
Oh yeah. Under, release, bonus action, dash, so I can use Bolts of the Grave on that one.
right. She hates it. So. This.
That misses.
Okay.
But I will still run up to stab.
Nice. I like these little shapes.
where's he running up to?
Shaman.
Yep. Shaman
got,
person. Duder's dead.
20 something. 21.
This shaman's just like, ah! So.
And did 5 piercing damage.
You're gonna hear in your head, you should back away.
Where do you stab him? You just stab somebody in a wheelchair. No, I'm just kidding. But they fail the concentration.
In the chair.
So you hit, yeah, ha! So they fail, and then the crew goes. As the song's over, and so is this fight. Anything else? What's Akantha up to? She's down there.
Akantha is going to.
She's like, let me go and kill that one that you can't see right now.
Yeah, just guard downstairs.
Okay. I mean, if you'll let her, she'll go and find him.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna
We're just gonna take these guys off their board.
dip back onto the stairs here.
You got it. You hear it. It's time.
Vessel's going to rise up. Or no, he didn't run unconscious the second time.
Yeah.
Either way. Hand on Cormac's forearm. Thank you. And he's going to dip back. And from back here, it's going to be a central disaster. As he does hand motions, there's a horrific, wet, slurping sound to his language.
Language.
The elemental.
Undercommon.
The mother tongue.
And
You think it would be more deep speech, right?
you would think, but he doesn't speak that. What you understand is feel her touch.
More.
And from right here, like piercing through the veil, there's a mucusy orb forming that expands out to a 20-foot radius,
Nice.
so 40 feet across,
Jesus.
to try to catch
Yeah.
homeboy,
Yeah. You got it.
and all the corpses, trying to not hit Cormac.
Okay.
And there is a sickly and a wet slurping noise as it looks like from within that darkness through which neither no light, magical or otherwise, can pierce this. It looks like there are things trying to punch out of it, but they're unable to get out.
Ooh, yeah.
And within that dark, it's just the wet slurping and horrific whispering of
There was a shirt we saw yesterday that said, "Don't bully me, or I'll come." Where were you shopping? We were at a concert.
follow-up question. What?
So good.
Can I buy that?
So good. Anywho, when you were saying the wet slurping, I was
so
just like,
there's that.
all I can think of is the
That's another nightmare that just kind of
And the Saints have got to make it. That sound, all those sounds can be heard up to 30 feet away.
we turned, and that's what Vessel's wearing. That shirt. Oh my lord.
So I don't think anything makes or takes damage immediately.
Okay, I got you.
Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold.
Got you. This is Hunger of Hadar.
Yeah, Hunger of Hadar.
How
And
long until we're out of the area?
any creature that ends its turn there must succeed on a dex save or take 2d6 acid.
Muck. Use acid. Ball. Damn.
Sorry, that's start and then turn.
So at start of turn, you take 2d6 cold. At end of turn, you must make a dex save or take 2d6 acid.
So nothing for entering.
Yeah, nothing. You enter it, you're fine. If you start your turn in it, you're good. If you start your turn in it,
Bad.
cold damage. If you end your turn in it, dex save for acid damage. But if you move through it, you're good.
Okay. No light.
But regardless, if you're starting within that,
Yeah.
And it counts as a form of magical darkness.
So yeah, so they have one condition.
in extreme magical darkness, because no light, magical or otherwise, can
Illuminate the area.
illuminate it.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a magical darkness that can't be dispelled. I'm assuming if you have devil sight or something
Yeah.
similar,
It could probably be
you can
dispelled by
see through.
dispel magic or an effect that dispels magical darkness.
Any creature that starts its turn.
Unless it's like where it's light if that touches,
turn,
or
yes.
daylight if
Yeah.
it touches. Oh, it dispels
I'm,
it.
I'm just trying to make sure, like, if I was to do my Radiance of the Dawn, that would get rid of it, so I don't probably want to.
Does
do
that count as magical?
It gets rid of magical darkness. It just says it dispels it.
The wording of I leave that up to JT.
Let's go to the tape.
But I'm not planning on doing that, but I'm just trying to think for, like, if that ever does happen, will we have an option to get rid of it if we need
Yeah, it says no light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area,
What's your thing?
and creatures fully within it have the blinded condition.
And this is a magical darkness is dispelled. So I don't think it's penetrating. I think it just gets rid of it. Like,
Rules question. Hunger. and
yeah.
death.
One thing I was thinking of is it gets rid of the darkness, but it doesn't get rid of the effects. We just get to see what's on the inside.
Honestly, I'm into it.
I know.
Because then can we maybe add a fear effect? Everybody's like, oh, we can see the nightmare that's fucking trying to
But I
consume.
just can also hear.
Daylight as a general will dispel magic darkness, but Hunger at Dark specifically is not dispelled by any magical light. If we follow the specific feats, general rules of thumb, Hunger of Hadar cannot be dispelled by
What's that?
daylight. Note that Radiance of the Dawn, or Radiance of Dawn, even if you rule that it dispels the darkness, note that the creatures inside are still blinded. So on the outside can see in. So funny enough, it's almost exactly what you said.
So,
Yeah, they're terrified, so they're still raptured by blindness, and
but all of us can suddenly, we have full clarity of what's happening inside.
Yeah.
It is just, we all get
Which-
a front row seat to the nightmare of
Yeah,
Hadar attempting to consume something.
there's part of it where I need to know what's going on in there.
Joke's on you, you're gonna you're gonna.
Yeah, you're gonna. All right. It's in there.
So that is,
concentration.
Action,
Yep. Some action.
bonus action, because he blinked over here.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I'm not gonna use any movement. So, that's my turn.
Nice. All right. Concentration. Cormac, and then Chamois, and then Patch and Gentleness.
I'm gonna punch it.
It's gonna hate it.
I'm assuming since I can't see it, it's a disadvantage. Since he can't see me, it's straight.
Because it's in,
It just okay.
it's in Hadar.
Where is that center, by the way?
So it's technically would be centered here. So it does a circle of 20 foot.
Okay.
Yeah, 20-foot radius. Basically, yeah, he would have centered it to where it's just only hitting enemy.
Yeah. No, well, I checked because
That he's aware of.
was here. Yeah. You're good. Wait, and you know that they're up there. So luckily,
I was mainly more worried about below deck.
so that ranges.
So it's
But yeah, so you're good on that. You attack at disadvantage, which is fine. Wait, he can't see you. So yeah, fair roll.
Straight.
15 thunder damage, and it if it moves, it takes more.
Oh, keeps. Don't you just
My
nod
boy.
at me? Just nod.
That's why
at
he's
me.
like, I'm leaving the perfect dude with imperfect.
It's like even to say it, it's going to hurt.
15. Okay.
What's even better is it starts off with cold damage.
Yeah, it starts his turn with 2d6 cold. Let me know when I need to roll that 2d6
Yeah, don't worry about that. It's fine.
No, I want to roll it though.
Yeah, well, we got the rest of the round, but don't worry, you will, because it loses.
Perfect.
It's got, so it can swim 90 feet, but it moves at 30. If anybody freezes it, since this is about to become a thing, it loses 20-foot movement. So it just goes 10, goes, and you just kind of freeze part of it.
It's like, Cormac, hit me again.
Cormac's just like, no, I just put it back into the thing. Well,
Okay, this. Alright.
You've been well.
This is bullying at this point, I think we can call it here.
Listen, based off of Vessel's first 3 rounds, he gets to fucking get a win.
Let's do it. Let's get it. Alright, so you smacked him, did the damage. He's looking okay. Y'all take about a third of his health away. Shaman, gonna look around like.
Oh, so start of their turn?
Come beneath the deck.
Oh,
beneath the
oh
deck.
my good lord.
6 cold damage.
Okay, 6 cold. They do. So she has resistance to cold, which is fine, but the
So 3.
elemental does not. So 3 damage to them. Thank you, sir. Alright, we're doing this right here. Okay. Yeah, they're kind of beefy. But they're gonna look up and be like, they're going to get him, hit him wherever you are, and they're just gonna say smack on you. They're gonna try and move to do the thing for one to get out of the fucking the orgy for one, and then it's like, and then it comes out. So
Sorry.
you
No, it's
can
very
do the extra thunder damage, and it's just getting there. It's like.
oh, it's
Trying
only
to-
one. It's a D8.
It steps out and it's like, oh, thank fuck. But as its like little legs are frozen, it's like, and so you're in there, and it's one of those like, you're talking.
You've
to him.
successfully escaped.
Cormac takes a step back and thunder waves him back in. Just
Praise you because it belongs to me.
Okay.
Born of a dock. Molded bat.
Yeah, that
This
was
is like
shaman.
the battered-
And they are just going to be like, I'm looking at you. Let me see. Bonus action, they're in a healing word. Let's get the fuck out of here, guys.
Do you have to see him?
Oh.
Yeah, go over the side of the ship.
You do.
Go over the
For
side of the
bonus-
ship.
for healing word, you have to see the target.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Sorry, homie. Well, no, this person's still going to be like, I'm out of here.
They're like, fuck you.
Yeah.
You get to die.
We just hear a jump.
You
a
hear,
splash.
it's kind of like when you hear someone break open a crab claw.
We hear, nah, dude. And then a splash as they're like.
Well, it's kind of like they go and they it's like the Megalodon where they go to jump into the pool and someone's like, yeah.
What's funny is Cormac's like, that splash was a lot louder than I expected based off his weight.
Well, he's not gonna come above the
Yeah.
water. You go in
Yeah,
and try to
it'll be
get
one of
away,
those-
and then. Sorry.
He kind of does the smile.
In his own roundabout way, Vessel's sending things under the ship.
That's it.
That's
All
great.
right. Well, the shaman they had their day in the sun. I guess
He
they're
didn't
day
hear
in the
the-
Dajar.
he didn't hear the
Back in
command.
their hey Dajar. All right.
I
Jen.
got it to you before your turn.
It's tall.
That helps at all.
Ash is just. That's more.
So I can't. The elementals, but it's right by Cormac, so I can't do that.
No, you can't.
I'm not gonna hit Cormac.
Well, you don't have to see this thing. You can just put it behind it because you know it's going to hit.
So true. I'm gonna
And
do
this
that.
little thing's like, yeah, just place it right there.
Yeah.
Am I in it?
Great.
What?
I thought you said it took a step out.
So, oh, sorry. I apologize. Yes, technically that's a thing. Well, it's large, so they could hit part of it. You know.
Listen,
We're speeding this up here.
you're good. I just wanted to make sure that because that it's not in the darkness still.
Yeah, get in.
Because I'm gonna back in.
Go right ahead.
Make a deck save.
No. Go ahead and just roll the damage. I'm just kidding. I will roll this, but you're still going to get your thing. That's 6. Take me.
Okay. 18.
It's lightning. It's fighting. Okay. It does the like Looney Tunes thing where you can see like a water skeleton just black and white for a little bit, and then awesome. All right, it's looking. Oh, I've transposed those numbers. Yeah, it's bloody. It doesn't like any of this, and it's gonna try to leave. But it's frozen, so it's like, help, somebody help me. Well, it just needs to get in the water. It's an elemental, so it's going to be one of those weird kind of, probably one of the few things that can actually outrun Patch in the water now. But, Patch, and then the Swarmer. Its life left long ago. Cyrus.
Alright, let's see. What can
The Swarmer just dissolved.
Well, the thing is, that's what Akantha was doing. She went over and just and did something that y'all didn't see. That was great.
The thing with all rings is Vessel. He can no longer
Hunger,
see.
yeah. Oh, actually, you can see the Duder because he came out halfway, like partially to whelm him.
But yeah, it's a
Okay.
20-foot radius centered here of magical darkness with
Kind of like here.
it looks like there are things actively trying to punch and get out of it, like push against cellophane.
Cyrus
Like, where
still
it's just-
see the
That's wonderful.
the siren that is on the side of the ship? Like it looks like.
I apologize. This person's eaten.
Okay.
These guys are dead.
so
Just
the
the
elemental.
There's
Like
only
healing
one.
word.
Everyone's like, it's just a just kill him.
Well, they've started and ended their turns there.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, no, they've been consumed. Hadar's had his meal.
You're like, pretty good. I haven't had me some fish sticks in a minute. That was so fucking subtle.
It was how quiet you said it. They got me.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Oh yeah, he'll just throw a guiding bolt at it.
Your spear, the flaming spear in the back is like that one. Hit this guy. It's like, I know. But it's in the Hadar thing, so it's one of those like.
So a little ember will kind of move and float its way up in front of Sirik, and it kind of gets hit by a raindrop or two, struggles, but as it gets in front of him, he utters a prayer, will guide the flame and set it upon my foe. And as those words hit the ember, it just kind of shoots forward like a small star.
You hit corner.
And hopefully will hit the elemental.
Okay. It takes you 15.
I get 15.
Nice.
So that will be...
Smack's like, Jenny seeing this shit. This is the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life. Eating snacks. Just watching this shit.
I didn't say it beforehand, so I won't do it. I meant to cast that at third level.
Check it. It did it at a higher level, bro.
Okay, so that's 66.
Alright. If you get max, it'll be at 1 HP.
66 radiant.
Oh, yeah, all the dice. Oh, if y'all remember. You won't remember. We're for 2 sessions out, but him having the casino dice in his hand. Bring cups next time. We can play lighter dice. Super fun.
That's 26 radiant damage. And as the ember strikes, it almost looks like you could imagine an oil slick gets spilled on the water elemental and it gets caught ablaze.
Who is this?
And it seems as though the spear pulses and just kind of bursts out radiantly as it goes to strike because it gets advantage.
Yeah. I like it.
I rolled 2 17s, so 24s.
So
and
34?
That will be for 9 force damage. As the spear just kind of penetrates into the water elemental's body and steam just kind of shoots off.
It becomes a little bit of a steam bucket.
Steam bucket.
As it goes, I will have my revenge.
He died away frozen.
It was a pleasure.
And
I think the World Bridge owes us a lot of money.
does it look like it's dead?
The fight's over.
Okay.
I sat down.
Vessel drops his concentration.
Well, let's
You're good.
just get one piece off of each of them. Oh, that's sleeping.
It didn't say that out loud.
What's
I
that?
know, I'm just saying.
Oh.
I'm not saying shit.
No, I said I'm just saying.
Oh.
Vance.
Vance is like, what just happened? As the band is still going in the background, it's like, I said enough of it.
You made somebody real mad.
What are you talking about?
Well, they're dead now, but
Then I guess it doesn't matter.
it does. You were asleep. We defended you.
Did you really?
Are you okay, my friend?
Is no one else concerned with the big mass of darkness over there and the noises?
Oh,
He dropped it.
Okay, because I was gonna say Vance would have been, he's been a little poking over the darkness, like.
I'm not sure if vessels still have that nonstop.
I think I'm okay. How did they get up here so fast? We did to see nothing. Were you all watching?
Siren stunned the whole crew.
I see.
Not Smack. He's fine.
Yeah, right. The question is, weren't we all watching? How did they get there on us so fast?
I was asleep.
I was asleep.
Do you
I
watch
was
below?
I smell a lie. What?
Do you watch below?
You see their eyes kind of like, no.
Okay, well that's where they came, so.
I will speak to the captain on this. What can we do for you in exchange for your protection?
Well, I mean, I don't want to speak for the rest of them. But,
Billiard walks in and is like, yeah, you can give us a lot for that fucking saving ass right there. That's 100% what we would do. Go ahead.
but just competency would be nice.
Oh,
You've taken one of my few lives left.
I mean, or some. Well, I don't want to speak for me, but they appear to be relatively important to the Pensa Council. It'd be a shame if the Wall Bridge could ferry them safely back.
This is true.
This is an abnormal occurrence.
You see the captain's cabin open. Night, like, looks straight up like Scrooge out of Christmas Carol.
Vessel's like wiping blood off his nose.
and Thieves' Cant, I'm gonna ask Vance what they were after.
This is an abnormal occurrence.
Nyland. Balthazar walks out. So,
Whole person.
well, y'all can see in behind Balthazar for like half a second an eye that's like the size of a bowling ball, right? Before a blink and then it goes away. It'd be a reptilian eye. Reddish yellow. Balthazar walks out. Vance will tell you in Thieves' Cant that they are looking for the pieces of 8. But the pieces of 8 are a set of armor that makes you invincible on the seas, which was worn by Triton, the king of the ocean.
Well, that sounds like more than ammo.
You can make a persuasion check. I mean, I was gonna say, if he wasn't like, it's not one of those they're gonna actually actively use the thing, but it's kind of one of those. It's their burden.
Good advantage. We died for you.
Well, they're speaking Thieves' Cant, so can you understand
Shut
that? All right. I was waiting for somebody to give me advantage. I'm totally fine
I was
with
like,
that.
nah, yeah, Steve's can't. He didn't like what's happening.
He's like, hey man, listen to him.
He's in the middle of connecting to gentleness and being like, yo, what
So,
the fuck?
I will expend an inspiration.
Who are these
Hello.
people?
As the music goes nuts as you're rolling a persuasion check, like, let's get him.
Now, did anything change from the 6?
Me. The 6 what? Sorry.
The 6 inspiration. I didn't know if it changed.
So that was something that I'm going to work up the rules on, because what I'm going to do with that is you're going to have some amount of either you can turn them in to do something, or you can have like bonuses for X amount of time if you want to turn it on and expend like 3, something like that.
Sure.
So make it kind of fun.
Jordan can expend a portent to give me an 18.
That would be cool.
Natural 20, actually.
Okay. Balthazar puts his hand on his shoulder,
Apologies.
giving him advantage back. We'll discuss this later. Perhaps we could get on with a contract of your own. We would happily give you the honor then.
Ooh.
Is he saying? What is he saying this in?
Balthazar speaking common.
Great.
He's not the man that minces his words. Unlike the person he's referenced for. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that. So it kind of scurries out of the captain's quarters. Crystal walks over. Rantan is like, hello!
Go away. Wait, no. Wrong character. I went full fucking physique immediately.
Yes, so good.
How much a backseat?
It's,
Go ahead.
Yeah, Rick Tavio. Get out of here, Tavio.
My default D&D character is Tabaxi.
Yeah, man, nothing wrong with that.
I've played too many Tabaxi.
Oh, it's all good. So they'll say, yeah, we'll draw up a contract and you can be a part of the crew and you can have it all.
I'm still seeing what I can do about yours, Captain.
Everyone can make an insight check on Balthazar.
Can I also? I would like to know what he's been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw settled thoughts up
Sure.
with my
People
19 insight.
Okay. People trying to read his mind take 8 T points of damage. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know what an AT is.
Sorry, I was going to say 80, but I was like, I'd make it some amount that's going to be kind of funny, but not. What's everyone that's going to check?
9.
17.
You have advantage if you read his mind. 17?
16.
16? That's that. Okay.
19 still.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
19.
y'all are gleaning.
Hey, friends.
You say you all.
So, all the folks, the one who missed knows they didn't get it.
Okay.
Y'all just laughing at the same case. So,
We cast synchronized laugh.
yeah, it's all, what's the seating? We're all like, you're going to glean from this that it's, Balthazar wants to be free, not because of anything about the crew or this, that, and the other. There is something beholden to him that he is stuck doing this. Most everybody else on the crew that you can glean is living fancy free. It's all good. They got taken at a time when they're like, or put it into contract when they was like, who cares? Either at the end of their journey potentially, but Balthazar is has something to go back to, and the ones reading his mind will read your mind. Sorry, I'm going full algorithm. Will notice that he has a wife and children.
Leverage.
Excuse me.
Leverage.
Yes, you got it, buddy.
That's how Quebec thinks now.
Oh my God, he turns lawful evil. It's like,
Well, it's not like I will use them as leverage. It's just at this point, that's what they are.
Actually, you don't know that.
Don't know what.
You don't know if you're going to use them as leverage or not.
I mean, depends on the person.
Anywho.
Not a random stranger.
Well, no, I'm saying you may use Balthazar's children as leverage at some point based on who you are as a person.
Don't worry, we're gonna.
I know.
No, we are not.
Yeah, no.
If it's necessary.
we aren't. No, totally not. What, multiple people that read his mind?
He just is like, at the lobotomy, he just goes cross-eyed. That's where we'll stop for now. I'll tell you guys about a little bit more about what's in the mind prison. And then give y'all that. No session next week. We'll send out the flags. Then we will pick it back up the week after, being
The 20-something?
it's the 20th. Yep, 20th on the dot. And yeah, I'll text everybody. There's no session tomorrow about the Saturday game, but possibly next week. So, or the week after.
I think I'm good for next week. But,
Awesome.
yeah. Tomorrow.
Very good, y'all.
It's-
Very good.
Yeah. Amy's birthday. Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
I cannot remember if it was Emily or Olivia. I would have had to look at the text.
Tomorrow, and then Olivia is in July, and they have a joint.
On the 29th.
Yeah.
That one is the one that I got locked in because it's easy to remember because, hey, this is a date. It's both their birthdays.
There you go.
But they're both within a month of each other, their individual birthdays. So I'm like, I can't remember who's this tomorrow.
Yep.
But yeah, thank y'all. That was a cute little combat.
KK will be at the 29th and Olivia's, but
I knew
her,
she was able to make it to one of them. And,
yeah, her,
girls were excited about that.
her dad and stepmom are in town this weekend. So
Nice.
she's hanging with him tomorrow. And then that's where I'm going after the birthday shindig tomorrow night.
Nice. I know,
Yeah.
weather permitting, the girls want to throw the frisbee around.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
They're at the age where like they can start becoming competent throwers.
Olivia's actually getting pretty good.
Nice.
Emily, still not so much.
So I told KK, I was like, when I get there, it depends on how good the weather is for throwing. Because if it's good for throwing, I'm gonna be sweaty as fuck by the time I leave. Brian's. So their birthdays always end up as just I'm sweating balls throwing on the frisbee with you. It's always great, but I'm always just like, ooh,
No, I feel
I am gross by the end of it. Oh, it was a rough first few rounds of combat. God damn. But
hey,
I enjoy a good use of Hunger of Hadar, I say, having only used it one time. No, it's just fun being able to make demon noises and it be reasonable.
yeah, man.
It is basic, right?
Thanks.
Basic, right?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
So out next week.
Yep.
Imagine that the session after we'll all be on the boat still.
It could be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's us playing, so yeah.
The fun part here is, obviously, you're welcome every single time.
Yeah.
What might be kind of fun is you could play people on the boat or a potential encounter if you would like to do that. Be kind of fun. Give you a little bit of a room to mess around. So we'll talk about it. But yeah, basically fun. Coming over and oh yeah, you can tell me who you want to be on the ship. You could be Joran if you want. That'd be hilarious. I mean, let's be real. I don't want to be Randamus. But funny enough, we're close enough now to Warbridge that I'm just gonna make my own fucking person on there. Fucking AMS and ISF, Warbridge and all that shit.
We can bring a different Ben and now Dean.
Oh my lord. What, how do
You
you
guys
say?
ready?
Yeah, no. Dean could be Goliath.
Yes.
Drive safe.
Dude.
We 100% do have to. There's got to be communication between Vessel and Sleep before this conversation.
No. So here's the deal.
Because
Madeline
Vessel
and-
needs a lot more information on. Like, he needs specifically an answer to the question of what the fuck.
So, as
Especially
Madeline
'cause it's
or
like,
Johnny
yo, I
or
just fucking
Isaac will
died.
tell you, you just gotta either send the invite, start texting, and we're good. I gave Johnny so much goddamn information today and yesterday that he came in here and was like, I have a headache.
All right. First request.
It's nothing about anybody y'all or whatever, but
Write up of the gist of what Vessel is trying to accomplish.
yeah, done.
Cool.
Ultron.
And then-
Do you hear that?
And then we can skip the whole session altogether now.
If that's what you prefer.
I mean, that would just be the easiest way to do it. But also, I'm down to do a session.
It's fine.
Also, no, me, you, and Isaac need to do a side session with
Yes, we're gonna Rush, bro.
Which we could do that maybe Sunday.
Ooh, Madeline, we should actually have your person help Rush out, and that'd be how you get into the Underdark.
So the way our Underdark session ended
It's insane.
was everybody. Have you played Out of the Abyss? Alright, well, everybody escaped Drought Prism
It's abysmal.
by leaping down into the dark from the prison. And Rush, my Tabaxi Rune Knight,
You don't play too much backseat.
leapt across the my Tabaxi Rune Knight. Big surprise. Leapt across the destroyed rope bridge gap into the guard tower, and the session ended. They're being descended upon by so many guards, but they've got to make deck saves to cross destroyed bridges because Finn fucked up all the ropes on the bridges. So he was able to close, like he fucked up the last guard in the tower, and then closed the door to where they couldn't range shot him. He's up there just trying to. Session ended with him effectively trying to gather as much shit as he could out of all of the guard tower lockers before he jumped down after everybody. So the side session is going to be him hopefully succeeding and leaping down with at least everybody having basic gear. Because
If not, you're in the underground.
we're being...
Nothing.
Him and Bra are my buddy Ferris, who's our paladin, and me, who's our fighter, both had full plate. The people who are wearing that full plate are across the bridge in pursuit. So there's a chance we're gonna get it back. It's not gonna be in this.
Silver lining.
It will not be in this side session because ooh, this close to Rush dying. Because if I had not made the jump across the bridge, insect plague got cast on the other side of it. I had 26 HP. That would have done 24 damage. So he would have been in the guard tower, and then the next turn he would have taken more damage and died. So it was just a full as insect plague explode behind him, and the
Just a bunch of bees.
so yeah, it'll be a pretty short side session of him just being like, I'm scrambling to grab shit, and then I'm jumping down into the dark and hopefully living.
Okay.
And then he's gonna I'm gonna roll a fucking 1 on my deck save and fucking break my back on a rock.
Well, it'll be because you're heavier because of all the gear.
The good news is, if I break my back on a rock, there's a lizard folk barbarian down there waiting.
Just ready to eat you.
Yeah. Because my backup character is 100% a lizard folk wild heart barb. Because I want to play lizard folk.
The cool thing
It's the perfect attitude for the Underdark. Oh, everything's food?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just like, oh, I view the world in an entirely alien way to everyone else here. And then Bra is now smart enough to direct him appropriately.
He just has a little muzzle on
It
him.
will be an immediate new best friend,
Yeah.
but more animalistic than
No.
the negative one tabaxi.
Yeah,
I
man.
just want to see if Finn can survive for more than like 2 days down there. He will be his old self.
The way
Fully
you
confident.
and Ferris are adjusting to the new parameters of your characters, it's so satisfying.
That's a fun one.
Like Ferris is playing him off adjusting to being this much smarter so well.
You guys have a good night.
No, you.
Bye.
Yeah.
I can't do this Sunday, but I can send you a character.
Okay.
Is there?
Well, I was gonna say it didn't necessarily have to be on Sunday, but that would be a very big boon for our cat friend if there was an extra person. Literally anybody at all. So which would be awesome.
Because
Just, hey,
again,
you can come on in.
he's a fucking idiot. He has a -1. He's doing his best,
So
but his best is not the fucking Underdark.
well, the punishment worked out well.
Also, he's a Rune Knight. He doesn't have any of his gear.
Which you have to have.
So besides Giant's Might, he's used both of them already. He doesn't have any of his abilities.
So fun. So fun and good and easy.
So hopefully,
I'm not running this.
one of
show
those
either.
lockers has some Smith's tools, so he can at least put some fucking runes on.
Oh yeah, there you go.
One of any 2 of the pieces of gear that he gets.
Well, I mean that's what he has claws for. Etch your rune slowly. I mean,
Perfect. As long as canonically that can function. It's just one where I'm like, as long as he can at least get runes on the new gear he gets. Because otherwise, I'm just a fighter with no subclass. And I can get big.
So you're a
sometimes.
champion. That's great.
Yeah, dumb. Nobody wants to play a champion.
I think there's a song about that. It's Kanye. We champion. So anywho, Ranger.
Who likes Kanye?
Oh, have you?
I think so.
Me. I love Kanye. He's hilarious.
This is not related.
Gayfish.
This is for my backup here. Would you let me play an awakened beast?
Madeline, do whatever you want.
Great. That's great news.
If you're telling me you're going to be a velociraptor thing that can just talk, I fucking love it.
I was thinking Stegosaurus.
Are you waking up to the fact that gin has a shelf life?
Well, okay, so here's another thing.
Hey, Stegosaurus.
It's very weird telling everyone one by one, but if I get this job, I'm moving to Seattle this fall.
Which one?
The one at
Oh,
Alexander.
because it's fully remote?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
They offered it to me.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Happy to get you one in there.
Yeah.
The boys are excited.
That's so fucking cool. I am very excited that you're able to go to Seattle.
Yeah.
That'll be a fun one. Hopefully you'll still remember us here.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know. I think 7 o'clock there. Here is 4 o'clock there, right? Or 5.
1, 2. It should be 2 technically, like 2 hours. So, because there's 4 going across the U.S.
It's 5
right?
o'clock.
East.
It's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock
Okay.
somewhere.
Then I don't know. I might be able to do.
If we need to push it back a little bit, that's fine.
Well, if that would mess with Ryan's schedule, it's fine. As long as I'll work normal.
For sure. Well, it's also a thing too. You can come in a little bit later, you know.
Yeah.
But if let's say we start at 7:30 or 6. Okay. The whole thing of it, I have to open in the morning. That sometimes is real and sometimes not.
Well, that's fine. I'm not
That's very
offended
fair.
if he just wants to go home. That's fine.
Well, but you might not be.
That's okay.
No, I understand. But we'll do whatever we can to make it work. I mean, it's all good. If you would like to continue to play with us, you're welcome at the table anytime.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to take it. They're
Okay.
pushing me to Bridgestone, and if they don't come back with what I want, it's going to be a no. And then
Yeah.
there are other things I have to consider. But either way, I am working toward moving.
Yeah.
This just would let it happen faster.
I wish you all the best in your endeavors.
Thanks. And there's an in-person training. I'll train in person. So I'll
Of course. Well, if there's anything about that you ever have any questions on, just let me know.
I imagine that. Well, they said entries. They said entries and traffic and ISAP.
Hey, you know what?
Basically everything.
You got
Not
people for that.
I don't know if submitting ISAP. I think
No,
getting
but
ISAP
if you're-
information to you.
If you're taking effectively Elena's
Yeah, yeah. Quote unquote.
responsibilities, nah, you'll still get regular interaction with
All of
you
us,
and
yeah.
Prod team.
Yeah, but it'll literally be all of us.
Yeah.
I was mentioning that, hey, all this is tentative, but talking to Justin and Ben about it today, and they were like, oh, and they were very excited about it. Because it got brought up briefly, because everybody was like, I knew I recognized that person that was in here the other day, because all of the people that would have cared the most were just not in. Just haphazardly.
I mean, I was there, but
And, you know, man.
I really don't. Mr. Correct me all the fucking time. YouTubers. LOL.
Wrong. And,
What else is new?
but yeah, then Tyler was like, yeah, they're everything they were like thinking of like a contract position for her
Yeah.
with like basically taking over what Elena was doing. Like I told you, I was like, I legit thought that was just like wishful thinking, and then you told me, you're like, yeah, I'll be doing what Elena
That's
was
so
doing,
cool.
and I was just like, oh, like, so Tyler was like, that dude was way more informed than I was. Like, yeah, it's very exciting.
I'm very excited for you. That's so cool.
And then let me know
Hope
if
you
you want my buddy Aaron, who it's Portland, but it's still a person out on that side of the country. Like him and his wife are super cool.
That's so fun.
Let me know if you want like their contact info, or me to like poke them and be like, hey, my friend's potentially moving out to that side of the country. Like, could you potentially be a resource of like, hey, here's a cool person who is at least trustworthy within a couple of hours drive.
Yeah. I may also let you know. So my sister's going before me. She's going to be across the country by herself.
Whoa.
I may ask you for
There's
help.
also my sister, who is, it's 6 hours from Seattle, but it's still,
Yeah, it's closer than 3 days.
either way, it's like 5-hour plane ride or 3-day drive. 6-hour drive is, and Sarah is one who, especially for a fellow woman, she's like, I'll go 100% out of my way to help. So,
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, what's out there?
So there are more opportunities for Evelyn there. She's a dog trainer.
Oh, that's cool.
And she is a positive reinforcement dog trainer, and that doesn't really exist here. And also her job is going to kill her. And there are more theater and more project management opportunities out there.
Well,
And I don't like Nashville.
I understand completely. I will ask if you ever do project management or stage management, you gotta let us know so we can come and see a production.
Yeah.
It'd be so cool.
Yeah.
That's so wild.
the Pacific Northwest? Oh,
Oh no.
temperate rainforest?
Yes.
The most gorgeous coastline in the world? Oh,
Yeah.
let's fucking go.
And Goose needs to be in a cooler place.
God.
Temperature or just general coolness?
Both.
Hey, as you just
Both.
slide out.
I need to be happier so she can be happier.
Well, that is very exciting.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow.
We'll see.
All right.
Well, I hope you get it. I also
Thanks.
selfishly kind of hope you know. But
Well, I mean,
I'm going either way. It's,
Yeah, that's
it's
it.
happening. I
Alright,
can't
cool.
spend
I hope
another
you get it.
summer
Yeah,
here. I
yeah.
can't do it. I'll
for the
die.
selfish side, I hope you get it.
what's the date on the move?
Well,
I
so
mean, tentatively.
I have to ask Tommy and Natalie. My first question when they come back with Bridgestone's response is, how long is this in-person training?
Mhm.
Because that will determine when I
Sure,
go.
sure.
My sister is, so we're going on vacation to Seattle next week, and she has a job interview that I think she is probably going to get.
That's awesome.
It's her dream job. It's at a dog school, like a training school.
That's so neat.
Yeah, and they do like behavior modification and stuff, which is what she wants to do.
Wow.
So I think she's gonna get that, and then she'll go at the end of July, and I'll go a couple months after.
However long. Training takes a minute.
Yeah, I kind of gotta. I don't know. There's like some weird family stuff happening. I may have to stay until Jocelyn turns 18 for her safety. So we'll see.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah.
That's super cool. I do hope you get that job.
Thanks.
It'd be very fun.
Yeah.
It was kind of out of the blue, and I was like,
I know, it was such a, I was asking James questions to ask his sister, like, the week before or something, so I thought you had said something,
not at all.
Oh, well, no.
which is okay,
No.
which I would
I did
not have
not,
been
'cause I did
mad
not know what I was allowed to say.
Oh, no, it's okay.
It was one where, yeah, I'm not one to be like, yo, this is happening.
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't know how much is concrete, and I don't know how weird that shit can be where it's like, oh, I'm gonna bring this up, and then it never happens, and it's a weird conversation that ends up happening. So I just never brought it up.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what was allowed to be brought up.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but this one is okay.
Okay,
I've
that's exciting
been
as fuck.
trying to tell everyone, but it feels very awkward to tell, so.
It's all good.
Alright, well, if you're cool with it, given how excited the boys were,
Just go squash that.
I may let them know on Monday that, like, hey, this is the caveat to, like, hey, she's gonna be back in office for maybe a few weeks. But also, then she's gonna be gone forever.
Yeah. You can still reach me.
Well, no, and it's also one where both of them have your info, like,
Yeah.
but they're just in general excited that, like, oh, Madeline's gonna be back in office. Like, whenever we need to fact check a thing, we can just ask Madeline
Yeah.
instead of shitty Google.
Yeah. What's carcinization? Do you know what that is?
No.
That's process by which all things become crabs.
Thank you.
James said
I
that
didn't
today.
know that, and you literally mentioned it 45 minutes ago.
Uh-huh. Crazy.
It certainly is.
So fun.
Awesome.
I
Jesse,
have my phone. Okay. Thank you.
All I'm saying, we
Bye.
will see you later.
the fucking frog that lives in that goddamn pond up there
Yeah, man.
is so loud.
Yeah, pretty loud.